What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Baseman. We're back here in the basement for the New York Yankees versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Those New York Torpedo Yankees. We are back on, ready to go here. Ready to go. Let's see what happens with the Torpedo Yankees. What a stupid outcry from everybody. What a dumb outcry from everybody. Because it was the Yankees. So we got to go on. We got to rip them. We got to do all this. And we got to hate on them. And they're cheating. And the Yankees are doing whatever. And blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, the Brewers go out and get smacked by the Kansas City Royals 11-1 the next day. And nobody used the torpedo bat against them. Maybe the Brewers' pitching sucks. Was it that surprising that Nestor Cortez got knocked around? I mean, amongst the other pitchers, so what, man? It's such a big deal. It's because it's the Yankees. Had it been the Dodgers scoring 36 runs over the weekend, the media would have been praising them. Everybody would have loved it. It's silly. It was stupid. And the Red Sox fans that were trashing the Yankees, you know what? Get Rafael Devers a bat. I know that's a term used a lot, but we're just being honest, man. We all know Devers is a great hitter. We do. We all know it. Him having that many, but him coming up in the same breath as Tony Gwynn, that is a little odd. That's a little odd. Tony Gwynn struck out, I forget the year, but I know he had one year where it was like 19 times and 585 at-bats. He has 15 and 19 at-bats, Devers. So that to me was a little weird. Anyway, let's get back into this, guys, and give me 1 second here. I had everything set this time. Everything set. Lamario, first cellar dweller accounted for. Lamario's in the basement. Bond, first Ozzie accounted for. Another cellar dweller in the basement. Good day, back to you. Andre, let's go, Yankees. Go, Yankees. Go, Yankees. Go. Andre, another cellar dweller accounted for. Welcome in. OG cellar dweller, Manav in the basement. What's going on, Manav? Still setting up here, guys. You know how it works. You guys know the deal. So here we go. Will Warren is getting the start tonight, guys. Will Warren is getting the start. Let's hope that this guy is like an ace in the hole. Let's hope this guy comes out and really takes advantage of a situation where we have Garrett Cole out for the year, where we have Clark Schmidt is out for a little while. I don't know how long. And then Luis Gil is out till at least the All-Star break, somewhere around there. So that being said, guys, let's really hope that we can get this going right now. Let's see if Will Warren can take advantage. Let's see if Will Warren can take advantage of this. He had an up and down spring, it says here. Big opportunity. It really is a big opportunity. Hopefully he can pull this off. Would love to see it, guys. Would love to see it. First pitch. Lamar, how you doing? Lamario, bang, let's put that up there. The Red Sox have only won one game so far this year. That's kind of sad, but then again, it's the Red Sox. That's right. You know what? As a Yankee fan, they've been bad the last few years, the Red Sox. I kind of like the rivalry. It does kind of suck when one of our teams is bad and the other one's really good because, you miss the rivalry. Rafael Devers, man, we all know he's a great hitter. I'm not even making fun of him. It's just weird that you take away third base from him, and now he's batting DH. He's struck out 15 times and 19 at-bats. That's like unheard of. You know he'll pull out of it. Nice pitch. I don't know how he didn't swing at that. Slider landed right across the middle. Go Bombers. Bond, your Bombers finally won. The Bombers finally won, Bond. And I don't think I picked them. You know what happened, Bond? I picked them the first couple times, and they blew it for me. So the one time I don't pick them, you know how tipping goes. That's how it always happens in tipping. So Manav, my parents are visiting Australia now. If you see them, show a good time, please. Well, who would know them? I'm sure Bond and Wayback and all the guys knew that your parents were there right now. They would definitely see it. Goldschmidt at first, Jazz second, Volpe third, Volpe short, Cabrera third. Dominguez, Bellinger, and Judge round out the outfield. Wells behind the plate. And Will Warren struck out the first batter. First batter struck out. Bruin, OG cellar dweller, basement bouncer accounted for in the basement. What's going on, Bruin? Manav, okay, LOL. Australia is the same size as the U.S. Manav, you should try one day to get over to Australia. You guys all go to a cricket match together. I still would love to get over there to see any footy match. I'd love it for it to be the, I'd love for it to be the Lions. I'll go see any footy match. Any footy match. That's my dream to get there one day, guys, and I'm not kidding. Grounder to Goldschmidt, great play. Bruin, hey, mate. Lamario, if the Yankees hit 3 more home runs, we're going to get hated on for that too. Right, because Corbin Burns is pitching today. But remember, the Kansas City Royals smacked the Brewers 11-1 the very next day. The hate on this, Major League Baseball approved the bats. I mean, you don't think like the umpires are checking pitchers, they're checking their hands, they're checking the balls, make sure that there's nothing, no foreign substance on the ball. They're checking guys at the plate, pine tar, all that. You don't think they're going to miss a misshapen bat? Come on. That was so lame. It's just because it was the Yankees. But now Ellie De La Cruz yesterday had 7 RBIs, I think, in the game. Hit a home run or 2, right? He used the bat. And what really the haters really had to go down on was they all thought Aaron Judge was doing it. Judge, he said, I don't have any need to switch bats. What it really is, guys, 2-1 right now, 2 out, top of the first. What it really is all the injuries the Yankees have had. And, of course, losing Soto. Everybody, the media, well, not everybody in the media, you know what I'm saying? The main haters and the media wanted to write stories about how the Yankees lost out on Soto. Look at what if they started out like the Red Sox are right now, 1-4. The Red Sox are supposed to have a decent season. It's a long year. We know they're not going to. I don't think the Sox are going to stay down there. I really don't. But let's say the Yankees started 1-4, and Judge was the one that struck out 15 of 19 times, like Devers had. Oh my gosh, that's what they wanted. That is what everybody wanted. That's why when the Yankees scored 36 runs in the 3-game, Warren with a beautiful strikeout, 3 up, 3 down. Good start for Will Warren. Good start. If the Yankees, because the Yankees scored 36 runs, they got to be cheating. And the whole team didn't even use these bats. And other teams use these bats. And it was used last year, too, by a couple players. It's lame. It's just because it's the Yankees. But there's not much of a leg to stand on now. But I think it's funny, when Red Sox fans start talking about, Yankees have always been lowlifes and they've always been cheaters. And yet, who is their manager? Part of one of the biggest cheating scandals of all time, Garbage Can Cora. Do I think he's a great manager anyway? Yes, I do. I do think he's a great manager. I'm just talking about the cheating part. Apple Watches, remember the Red Sox Apple Watches? How about the video replay guy, JT Watkins? What was he suspended for an entire year? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Do I think the Yankees have cheated in the past? Everybody's cheated in the past, of course. You think that they didn't know that some of their players were on steroids? Of course. But the Red Sox did it too. Everybody did it. David Ortiz and Manny Ramirez and all, they had their players too. That's why I find it funny when they make fun of, you guys buy championships. Well, they didn't start winning their championships until they started getting players. It's lame. And this Little League ballpark, you guys are hitting at a Little League ballpark. Well, doesn't that beg the question if it's such a Little League ballpark, Fenway Park is smaller, by the way. They have a smaller right porch than we do. But anyway, if it's such a Little League ballpark, then how come the other team isn't hitting them out of the park then? If we can do it, how come they're not doing it? It's silly. It's dumb. Anyway, Corbin Burns pitching for the Diamondbacks. Thank goodness he's out of the American League East. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Bob Bruin says, what's up, Bon Lamario? I hope my West Coast Eagles can find a way to win on Saturday when we play the Giants. Giants are tough. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. So Paul Goldschmidt's leading off again. You got Bellinger, Judge, Chisholm, Volpe, Wells, Dominguez, Ben Rice, and Oswaldo Cabrera rounding out the batting order, batting 9th. Let's go. Let's go. The Knicks are playing right now as well. The Knicks are already in the playoffs, so we're doing the Yankees tonight. I will not be on tomorrow night, guys, for the Rangers. Still battling for the playoffs, but I will not be on for that tomorrow night, guys. I won't be on at all tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. So here we go. Corbin Burns. Goldschmidt. Oh, can you imagine? He hit a leadoff homer. Oh, people would have a stroke. Right now, he's hitting .417, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. I know. 0-1 on him right now. We got some things to discuss in here today, too, from other leagues, which we'll get into in a minute. 0-2 on Goldschmidt. 0-2. On Goldschmidt right now. 1 second, guys. Let me just see if I can change something here. Huh. It won't let me change. I wanted to change something on the screen here, but I was trying to do it from my phone, and it won't let me. So anyway, Paul Goldschmidt strikes out. OG of OGs, Mr. Marine in the basement. Mr. Marine, what is happening? Let's go. Crew back on. The crew is back on. Let's go. Bruin, our Bombers are on the scoreboard. Our rookie forward line playing Tom Edwards, unfortunately got a ruptured ACL. Oh, gosh. That's a killer in every sport, Bon. That ACL, man. We get that over here with players. You're done. That's it for the season. Sometimes it takes a whole – and the next season when they come back, they're not really the same. It takes like 2 years to come back from that fully. Cody Bellinger up. Another guy hitting great. By the way, the Brisbane Lions, Bon, even though they're they haven't looked very convincing this early in the season. But then again, last year they didn't look so convincing in the beginning of the season. They won the whole thing. So you never know. But they, even in their wins, like even against the Eagles, I thought they were going to lose that game. They were behind by a lot in the first half. But I realize in the AFL, it's a second half game. No matter how much you're down, you're not out. It's like the NBA. AFL footy is like the NBA. You can be down by 30, 40 points, and the game's not over. It's not over. That's right. Staff Sergeant Thomas. That's right. I got to get used to saying that myself. Bellinger. Full count. Full count, guys. Trying to stay on top of my banner today. There you go. Bottom of the first. Foul tip. Whippersnapper. Well, isn't that good? Bon, how you doing, Mr. Marine? I'm doing great. Thanks, mate. Wait, where do you go, Lamario? I just clicked on it. There you are. Injuries in sports suck, especially, the ACL is awful. It's awful. It's the last thing you want to hear as a team, as a player, and especially, with us, the fans. You don't want to hear that. And it's so crushing, man. I know. Bon, can you tell me what do you think of Canada? Another foul tip. Good. Make Corbin Burns throw a lot of pitches. Bellinger, it's up to 12 pitches now. Total. Bellinger is doing it right now. Just keep making him pitch. The Hawks are undefeated at 4-0. Isn't that crazy? I know. I took the Giants against the Hawks. Bellinger struck out. Good at bat, though. He made him pitch a lot of pitches. He made him throw a lot of pitches. Burns looks a little angry because you know what? He threw a lot of pitches in that one at bat. Bellinger kept foul tipping. He finally got him. But sometimes even a strikeout could be a good at bat. He made him throw a lot of balls. Aaron Judge hitting .545 after 3 games. Oh, he got that past a nice cutter. It broke at the last second. Looked like a fastball. Last second, it broke down. Oh, Judge is the player of the week, hitting .545, 4 home runs, and 11 RBIs with a 2.4 OPS. Tom Edwards is going to be a star of the game, but the ACL is going to set him back. No kidding. Remember, it was like Will Ashcroft in his first season, man. Will Ashcroft getting hurt that early. And didn't he get goal of the year that year? And that was like early, like week 5, round 5 or round 6, something like that. And that's it. 3 up, 3 down. Aaron Judge flies out to the third baseman. So we're going to the top of the second now. 0-0. Tim, another cellar dweller accounted for. Another Ozzy in the basement. Sorry, man. I'm listening to the announcer here for a minute and came back. Hope the Eagles get their first win of the year, Lamario. I'm flying to Perth from Sydney on the weekend. We won't be able to go to the game. It's a Sydney game. The Swans haven't looked that great either. The Eagles, you're showing some fight this year, Lamario. Showing some fight. I got to start reviewing some games, guys. I'm sorry I'm a little behind. There's so much going on. The NBA, the Rangers trying to get in the playoffs, and the Yankees just starting. So it's a lot. Hey, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have 4 good friends that live in Canada. Nice. I don't think I know anybody in Canada. One second, guys. Jeez, I didn't even see all this. All right, let's go. Mr. Marine, Johnny, what's the story with the bats on the Yanks? We can go over it again, man. You know, Mr. Marine, because it was the Yankees. In a nutshell, we lost Cole. We lost Luis Heel for half the season. Cole the whole season. Clark Schmidt, I don't know how long he's out. But anyway, that's 3 starting pitchers down. Then we lose Giancarlo Stanton for who knows how long because of his tendonitis in his elbows. They say he can't even straighten his arms out, as far as I know. Then we have nobody at third base. The third base, didn't get resolved. We got our utility man who's not an everyday player, Oswaldo Cabrera. I don't know any Yankee fan that does not like Oswaldo. Everybody loves Oswaldo Cabrera, but we all feel he's not the everyday third baseman. So they all wanted us to be terrible, Mr. Marine, and, of course, we lost Soto. So just to go over it one more time for you, the OG of OGs, this is why everybody was hating on the Yankees because, wow, 36 runs, come on. We don't want to see them doing well. The Dodgers had done it, Mr. Marine. It would have been praised forever, praised by everybody. But then, Mr. Marine, I'll leave this last point. The Brewers went on to play the Kansas City Royals in the next game on Monday and lost 11-1. And KC didn't use any torpedo bats. Maybe the Brewers pitching sucks. Maybe. There's a thought. We're not the only team using it. It's just that we're the New York Yankees. That's what it is. In the greatest city in the world. That's what it is. And everybody hates on us because of it. Tim, thank you. Hope we can too. We need it. Bon, I always heard Ozzy don't like Canada. Is that true? Really? Who doesn't like Canada? I tipped the Eagles last week, and that was a bad pick. I would have gotten 8 correct tips. I think I only lost 2 games last week, Bon. I think I only lost 2. All right, we already got 1 out, top of the second. Eugenio Suarez is up. He's already hitting 286, 4 bombs and 7 ribbies for the Diamondbacks. Will Warren is looking good so far. Went to Canada plenty of times. Even so, Yankees play at Rogers Center. Nice in Toronto. Did you see Geddy Lee? Geddy Lee goes to a lot of Toronto Blue Jay games. They made one of the greatest bassists of all time and one of the greatest bands of all time, Rush. Anyway, usually sits behind home plate. I guess Alex Rodriguez was still a Yankee and got booed every time he came up. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Mr. Marine, I'm not sure. I think Canada is cool. Yeah, that's what the torpedo bats are. Major League Baseball approved them. You think the umpires wouldn't have noticed a bat shaped differently when they're checking for everything nowadays? You can't even have pine tar on the bat too far up the bat. So they're going to – that might drop in. No. Dominguez catches it. We're good. 2 outs. And other teams are using it. L.A. De La Cruz for the Reds used it yesterday, and he hit I think he got 7 RBIs in the game. It's just where the label is on the bat. where the label is on the bat, it's fatter. So they distributed the weight of the wood, I guess. I don't know. But it came within the guidelines of Major League Baseball. They approved it. It's not like the Yankees went out there, and not even the entire team used it. What really pissed people off is Judge hitting 4 home runs, and the haters really wanted to hear that he used that bat. He didn't. He said, I don't have any reason to switch bats. I'm doing just fine with the regular bats. Woo! Will Warren is looking good, man. 2 outs, nobody on, 0-2 already on Moreno. Tim, hey, Bon, I picked the Demons, and same story. I would have gotten 8 correct. I think the Demons hurt a lot of people, Tim. I think Melvin hurt a lot of people. Nobody saw that coming. It just thinks that their hockey team can't get it done in the playoffs. Oh, the Blue Jays. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, Lamar. Oh, my gosh, the Toronto Blue Jays? Up until 2 years ago when they beat the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round, they hadn't won. They hadn't gotten beyond the first round since like 2002. That's a long time. Struck him out. Will Warren looking strong. Going to the bottom of the third now. Bottom of the second. Guys, while we're in between innings, jump over to the Ace Avenue and say what's up. Everybody jump over to Ace Avenue and say what's up. Tell them you're from the basement. Say what's up. Hold on, guys. I'm jumping over there quick. Yep, just jumped over there for a minute, guys. Good supporting each other's channels. Yep, it's good to support each other's channels, guys. So just jump over there for a minute, just say what's up. That would be awesome. Yep. Anyway, guys, we're coming over to the bottom of the third right now. Let's go. All right, guys, we're back on. Oh, hold on a second. I'm trying to get back on my own channel here. All right, guys. Jazz Chisholm is up. Gotta love Jazz. Hitting 417 on the year right now. 417. 417, guys. This is amazing. 1-1 right now on Jazz. We're already up to 17 pitches for Corbin. This is going good. Why does my volume keep popping up? All right, anyway, Tim, that was a tough one to tip. Lockport, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Lockport in the basement. What's up, Lockport? Good to see you in here, brother. We're going to talk some a little bit of NFL. I don't want to talk too much, but it just goes along with my nitpicking of what goes on in that league. Lamario, Sabres are up 1-0 on the Senators. Good. I need the Sabres to beat the Senators. Need the Sabres to beat the Senators. I'm passing by everybody saying what's up to each other. I know it's all good. Bruin got 4. Yeah, Bruin dropped, stumbled down the ladder. Bruin has stumbled down the ladder to 9th. I held strong at 7th. I think Gunners moved up the ladder. The Blue Jays just can't get it done in the playoffs, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yep. The Blue Jays, as we spoke about, Lamar. Jazz struck out. Blue Jays, as we spoke about, have hold on. Is Jazz? Hold on. Oh, that was outside. It was kind of close, though. Too close to look when you have 2 strikes. I'm sorry. It was a ball. But when you got 2 strikes on you, that was too close to look. Look at Volpe's hitting 167, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs. Now, he used the torpedo bat, and he's hitting 167 right now to start because he had 1 home run or 2 over the weekend. I mean, give me a break with that stuff. The Blue Jays, yeah, we spoke about it, Lamario. Like the famous line from Jerry was a race car driver. The Blue Jays, you could stick in there. They never got no checkered flag, but they never finished in last. Lately, I know they have rings from way back when, but lately. Mr. Marine, I said the other day, I will not be on tomorrow night, Mr. Marine. I will not be on tomorrow night. I'll be back on Thursday, but not tomorrow. I can't do tomorrow. It's amazing that we've won 2 out of our last 9 games, give or take, right? 2 out of our last 9, and we're in the wild card. That shows that nobody else is trying to get in either. It's a real shame, but I'm really hoping they get in for Sam Rosen so he can continue on. 2-2 right now on Volpe. Oh, fouled it off. Mr. Marine, I'm going to say, you know what? The old adage is what? Just win every game and don't worry about the competition. They just got to win. They got to keep winning. They're playing Minnesota Wild tomorrow. That's not an easy game. Minnesota's not an easy game tomorrow. I'll get back into that in a minute. Tasmanian Devils. What a great name. You almost want to be a fan of them just for that name, the Tasmanian Devils. I like that. Daniel, another cellar dweller accounted for. Daniel in the basement. What's up, Daniel? Thanks for support. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. And the Orioles, where the Orioles can't. Yeah, the Orioles, man. And like I said, if the Yankees never made the playoffs and the Orioles did, I would go for them. But they get to the playoffs and they're just whisked away like the Toronto Maple Leafs, right? Bon, that's a cool name. That is a cool name. The Tasmanian Devils. I like that. Angus, another cellar dweller and our soccer ambassador in the basement. What's going on, Angus? I still got to watch the MLS wrap-up show. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch that tonight, as a matter of fact. I didn't get caught up on all the games. I still can't believe the Red Bulls dumped one to New England. Dumped one. Typical New York, man. Bring us your poor, bring us your weary, bring us your tired, and all our sports teams will help you out. Oh, that was a bad – we need Lewis Morgan back, Angus. And Harper. We need some players back, man. Lewis Morgan not being there hurts. Lamario, fun fact, the West Coast Eagles lost the 05 grand final against the Swans, and then 1 year later we beat them. Isn't that cool? That's awesome, man. That happened let me try to think of the player. Wells, 2-2, still fighting through. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2. Corbin Burns has thrown 32 pitches through 2 innings, man. Good. We're making him throw a lot. Speaking of uncool names, April Fool's Day joke. Sporting Side announced the name of the new NRL. The Anchors. The WA Anchors. Oh, that's a slow roller, and it stays fair. Tag them out. I'll tag the bag anyway. Neither team is all right. Will Warren looking good. He's coming out for his 3rd inning. Going to the top of the 3rd. Any April Fool's jokes, anyone? The New York Rangers. That's the joke. The New York Rangers. That's the joke. 2-0 Buffalo. Yes, we need the Senators to lose. Good old Pets. Tim, the same betting site had another joke that the Premier League had announced Man City had been deducted 80 points and demoted to the championship next season. Not to be, unfortunately. Man, they have a whole lot of sanctions against them, right? Whatever came out of that, Tim or Angus? I didn't really follow too closely. I just know that Man City was having a lot of problems. 2 players from every team. That was kind of like the Vegas Golden Knights hockey team, which came around in 2017, was it? They were able to take some players. And they got some great players. They went to the Stanley Cup final in their first year of existence. That's because they had a lot of great veteran players, including Marc-Andre Fleury in net, which is one of the greatest goalies of all time, and he's second all time on the list in wins. If Rangers don't make the playoffs, they should let Sam do the Knicks games on TV already. Agreed with Clyde. I agree. They should let Sam do something, Mr. Marine. What a shame. Start the season 12-4 and then go 4-15 in December and just I could be wrong, but I'm going to say this, Mr. Marine. I don't think the Rangers have won 3 in a row since November. I don't think that we've had a 3-game win streak since November. Could be wrong, but if I am, they couldn't have done it more than once because I don't remember any since November. I wouldn't mind rooting for them, but West Coast all the way. I don't care how bad they are. Hey, man, I'm a Jet fan. I'm a New York Jet fan. I'm with you, Lamario. I'm with you. You got to stick by your teams. And as mad as I am at the Jets and took my stuff down and put it in a box, I'll still watch them this year. I'm just not buying into the offseason. I promised myself I'm taking the offseason off. I love the Aaron Glenn hire, like Justin Fields. I'm not saying anything about anything until week 1. I want to see all this talk and all this stuff translate to the field. Let's see what happens on the field when it matters. And I do like that Aaron Glenn wants to keep it quiet this offseason. He wants the Jets to just keep quiet on things, just, because they're always the offseason champions. Everybody knows we win the offseason. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just taking the offseason off. I've said it on here a bunch of times. All right, Will Warren facing McCarthy. Their 7th batter in the order, top of the 3rd, 1-1. I accidentally hit the thumbs down. I corrected that. That's all right, Angus. Sometimes I deserve a thumbs down. It's all good, man. All good. I didn't even see it. Lockport, Johnny, you're watching WrestleMania this year? Some good storyline. I know. I've missed a whole lot, Lockport. I'm so far behind. But you know what? Hold on. Ground out. Chisholm. Did he get him? Just got him. You know what? The last time I fell out of the loop was like 4 years ago, and I watched WrestleMania, Lockport, and I got like right back into it. And then I watched, every Monday night and every Friday night SmackDowns. Within 3 weeks, Lockport, I was right back in it. Like, it's that simple. You could fall out of the loop forever, and then you're right back in it. It's easy to get back into. So that's most likely going to happen, Lockport. Most likely. Angus, guess that your joke for the day. Just saying. Yeah, Angus, they've had a hard time. I looked that up. They've had a hard time. But still, you're playing against a team that they didn't even have a goal. I mean, they have a technical goal, but the other team scored on themselves, right? We gave up the goal on the free kick. It was a hell of a kick, though. It really was. Then we tie it up, and then Nealis, what a dumb penalty at the end of the game when he could have had at least walked out of there with a point and the tie. What a dumb penalty. I like the Nealis brothers, but man, it was a dumb penalty. Cornell, remember those 3 penalty kicks he saved in the playoffs? That's like unheard of. Saving 1 is almost unheard of. 3 in a row. So I was hoping for the same magic, but this should be an out 2 to Bellinger, and that's out number 2. Top of the 3rd, Will Warren. Looking good, man. Looking good. Let me catch up on some of these. Just bypassing all the what's up to each other. 2025 Boston Bruins. That's my April. I know, Bruin. Your team and my team, the last 3 years, we've had teams that are like right in it, and we find a way to, like, both our teams fell off the map this year, man. How embarrassing. We just fell off the map. Really bad, man. That was really, our teams are, what a joke. The Bruins and the Rangers, man. What a letdown. People are like, hey, you never know, your Rangers could slip into the playoffs and then just take over. I'm like, yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that. And like I said, the people that tell me Igor, look at the Rangers, Igor is overrated. Yeah. Igor is the problem, right? Yeah, he's the problem. Still reviewing the charges on Man City. No verdict as of yet. Haaland looked like he's injured now for the rest of the season. Goodness gracious, man. Do you guys think that watch soccer? Do you guys think there should be a playoff, even the number 1 versus number 2 in the Premier League or in these other leagues? Because I always feel like if you have such a lead like Liverpool does, for instance, I mean, you can kind of cruise control the rest of the season. There's no there's no climax to the season. There's no pressure of being the number 1 and holding that number 1 position. You're the number 1 team. You dominated all season long, and now you're just kind of like, well, you're the regular season champ, and that makes you the champ. I know they have their other competitions outside of the league. I know all that. I just talking about within the Premier League itself. Oh, no, that's gone. Damn. 2-run home run for Corbin Carroll, man. 2-run homer for Corbin Carroll. Will Warren was cruising. Let a man get on first, then Corbin Carroll came up. Not the guy you throw the wrong pitch to, which he did. Went right in the stands. Yep, Mr. Marine, I think so. You know what, honestly, the same disables were in the running for the playoffs in November, I believe right about who they're giving, and then December we had the losing trick. Oh, my gosh. You're talking about the Sabres? What they lose? They lost 13 in a row, right? 13 in a row. I know. You're another one, the Sabres. It's like the Jets, man. You have teams that should at least make the playoffs. At least make the playoffs. I don't get it. I mean, some of it, yes, you can keep firing coaches, but I don't always believe in firing coaches all the time. Guess what? You could have some players that just aren't getting it done. Like, I don't want the Rangers to fire Laviolette. It's the second season. We were number 1 team last year. Then the team tried to run it back. 2-1 right now, top of the third. The team tried to run it back with the same players, but you had some disgruntled guys. You had some guys that had contract problems. You had some guys that aren't doing it, like Mika Zibanejad. Lafreniere signs a big contract, not doing it. Right after the contract, not doing it. I'm not saying, well, Mika, I think they should trade him. Lafreniere, you don't. All right, so we're out of the inning. 2-0 on 1 hit. Arizona has 1 hit, and the Torpedo Yankees had 0 hits. 0. What a stupid find something to talk about thing for Hader and the media because the Yankees. It's a long season. No one gets determined in a 162-game season in the first week, the first month. Well, depending on your record, but I mean, like 1-4 Red Sox. When you look at their team, they got a great team. They got a really good team on paper. You really think they're going to be in last the whole year? No, they're not. It's just fun to take jabs at each other in the beginning of the season. I have friends of mine that are Red Sox fans. It's fun to just go back and forth. That's all. Remember Judge's bad start in April last year? His horrendous start? Oh, I heard from all my Red Sox fans about that. Hey, what about Judge? Where's Judge? Oh, see, he's nothing. He's nobody now. He's old. Wasted money, blah, blah, blah. And then what do he do the rest of the year, right? So had he not had a bad April, he probably would have beaten his own home run record. So, of course, I'm just sending him, hey, how's Devers doing? You get a hit yet? Man, you get a hit? 15 strikeouts in 19 games. Woo! But do you think that's going to last the whole season? No, it's not. It's going to be fine. Bruin, yes, your team is in a huge rebuild. Bruin, who's your team again? Who did you pick, Bruin? John Cena's a bad. I know it doesn't even seem right. I did catch wind of that, and I watched one of his YouTube speeches where he's a heel now. It doesn't look right. Bond just hit the thumbs down twice. Yeah, double down on the thumbs down. There you go, Bond. Perfect. Double down on it. John Cena is a joke. Lamario, he's a poser. My New York City FC has a tough match on Sunday. Minnesota's tough, Lamario. Minnesota is tough. They got a great who's that kid they got in goal? Sinclair. That guy's a good man. Minnesota, the only thing I think they did this year, Angus, correct me if I'm wrong, or Lamar is somebody, but isn't Minnesota the one that blew a 3-0 lead to Sporting KC in the second half, right? Weren't they up 3-0 in the second half and blew that? Jason Dominguez swinging at balls in the dirt. Think he's playing cricket. Angus, April Fool's joke is the Cardinals' attendance or lack of. April Fool's joke is anything the Jets do in the offseason. If the Rangers don't make the playoffs, the big trades in offseason, I don't think they should get rid of Laviolette. I know I'm in a small market of believers in that, but I don't think they should yet. Jason Dominguez, batting 125. First 3 games, a little rough. He had 1 hit over the weekend. 1 hit. So, but again, it's his first season starting the whole year, so let's give him a chance. Oh, how about that? How about that? Boom, 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 boom. Jason Dominguez heard me, man. He heard my pep talk. Boom, 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 Dominguez. Jason Dominguez, what we're talking about. He just heard see, I said, give this kid a chance. He liked that. Man, I got to do that more often. Beautiful, Jason Dominguez. 2-1. 2-1. Let's go. Let's go. It's okay, Locke, but you got to get into it. Personally, like the playoffs. Closest thing to playoffs is CL. Yeah, Angus, I like playoffs, man. Because to me, it's like such a downer at the end of the season. It's like all of April. It's like, all right, Liverpool's going to be the champion. It's just, I don't like it. It takes all the drama out of it. If you're number one, to me, the playoffs, prove it now. Prove you are the best. What if you had a Liverpool-Arsenal matchup, man? I mean, oh, Ben Rice! Double. That is right in the gap. Pushing two. Ben Rice, great hit. Let's go. Angus, opening day, Cardinals had 21,000 fans out of 40. Oh, man. That's really bad, Angus, because the Cardinals are a historical baseball team. I mean, even when the Yankees are the Mets. But even when either one of them is horrendous. Well, actually, the Yankees haven't been below 500 in over 30 years. But you know what I mean? Like, let's use the Jets, for example. They still sell out. The New York Jets still sell out, and they've been awful for a long time. And they still sell out. So I don't understand why the Cardinals wouldn't sell out. The Giants have been bad the past few years, and they still sell out, the New York Giants. 13 got his money, then really became the bust that he is. Mr. Marine, you have every right to talk now. You have every right to talk. You said it from day one, and Mike and I were saying you were wrong, and then we looked like we were right, and right after he got his money, he fell off the map. And you know who calls him out, Mr. Marine? You listen to the Rangers. Joe Micheletti, Sam Rosen's partner, calls it out all the time. Lafreniere, when he goes down, if he misses or whatever, he circles him, man. Lafreniere is very lazy getting back to the defensive side. Lafreniere fell off the map. Mika gets paid to shoot. So when he gets the puck and nice shooting opportunities, he passes it off. They say, he's too nice a guy. Dude, you're paid to shoot. You're paid to shoot the puck. I always liked Mika, but people got to start going. Our best defender, Mr. Marine, yes, Oswaldo Cabrera works a walk. First and second, nobody out. Mr. Marine, Braden Schneider was our most consistent, best defenseman all season. So we got the kid Gabe Perreault. I'm hoping I'm saying his last name right. We signed him. They're moving him up from the Wolf. They're moving him up to the Rangers now. Damn, had no idea. Draisaitl, 51 goals. Yes, Leon Draisaitl. He could have gotten more money going to another team. You know what he said about the Oilers? And hockey history. Legends that are legends became legends because they won multiple cups with their own team that drafted them. Leon Draisaitl could have gone any team. Those teams that offered more money. He stayed with Connor McDavid, the greatest player in the game. It's not even close. Connor McDavid's the greatest player in the game. I don't care who you name. Not the greatest of all time. I'm talking about playing today. Who's better than Connor McDavid? Nobody. Nobody. Who you taking over McDavid? Give me a name. Go Bombers. Yeah, Bond, keep – I'm going to enjoy my year of Lions championship and hope we can squeeze another one out. Motorhead. Goldschmidt. That looks like that's going to be an out to right field. That is. Runners stay put. No one tagged up. Minnesota blew the lead. Yep. Sporksy. Ref. Man, 3-0 in the second half, and you're a good team, and Sporting KC is not. And you blow a 3-0 lead in soccer, that's bad. That's really bad. A dig at their barbecue. Oh. Okay, good, because that went right over my head, and I should know that a little bit better since I spent a lot of time at their meat plants, which is the PC term for slaughterhouse. It's weird how the meat plants, when I drove the truck, smell the same as the slaughterhouse, but it's a meat plant now. They're meat plants. National Beef, Angus, National Beef in Dodge City. That's one of the my regular runs was out of there. Cody Bellinger with the Loves right across the street. Cody Bellinger, let's go, Bellinger. 2 on, 1 out. We need to come on. We need to tie this up. We had first and second, nobody out. Now we got 1 out. Ben Rice, hopefully be a good player. I think he has. Yeah, it looks like he does have some skills. He's getting some hits. Getting some early hits. Bellinger. Oh, foul. I'm going to start a dead giveaway at 3-0 lead. 3-0 Buffalo? Good. We need the Senators to lose. I agree, JB, about Schneider. Yeah, absolutely. Braden Schneider. I know Fox got hurt. He's been a little off his game. Braden Schneider has been our best defenseman consistently for the whole year. It's not even close. Everybody else fell off the map. Our defense, besides Schneider, our defense is matadors. Give up too many 2-on-1 and 3-on-1 odd man rushes. Leave Igor or Jonathan Quick out in the wind. I'm glad they re-signed Quick, by the way, Mr. Marine. 1 and 2 on Bellinger, first and second. Yankees down 2-1. Bellinger struck out, and oh, come on. Guys, we have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Now we have the runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Draisaitl. Well, what am I? Draisaitl. Isn't that what I'm saying, Bruin? Well, how do you say it? I always called him Draisaitl. How do you say it? Am I saying it wrong all this time? Draisaitl, right? No? Tell me, Bruin, inform me. Aaron Judge, come on, Judge. Come on, Judge. Knicks 15-7 early. Good. The Knicks play the Cavs tomorrow night. I know the Knicks are already in, and the Rangers play the Wild tomorrow night. Again, I won't be on tomorrow night, guys. The only reason I'm not doing the Knicks game because the Yankees is a long season. The only reason I'm not doing the Knicks games because they're already in. Judge grounded out. So the Yankees had first and second, nobody out, and came away with 1 run. Dominguez gets the home run. We get 2 men on, nobody out, and couldn't get anybody home. Hey, man, what about them torpedo bats? Sporting Kansas City. Pathetic Stadium is located in Johnson County, Kansas, across street from Kansas. Largest furnace, the Nebraska Furniture Mart. Yeah, go figure, right? How ironic. Is it, Angus, do you think it's worse than NYCFC having to play it on a baseball field? Come on, that's pretty bad. It has nothing to do with NYCFC as a team. I'm talking about the field they got to play on is a baseball field. '76ers fell off the map. Embiid, man, what a waste of an extension of money, giving that guy money. Paul George ended up getting hurt. Not for a while, though. He lasted most of the season. They just fell apart, man. I think they've relied too much on Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is their best player. And I don't mean just the best player for them. Tyrese Maxey is a phenomenal player. I would love to have him on the Knicks. I would love to have Maxey on the Knicks. I hope they get rid of him one day. Let's go. Bring him over here. Bring him over here. Tony, another cellar dweller, another Ozzy accounted for. Tony's in the basement. Go Hawks, Tony. Undefeated, go Hawks. I'm ashamed to tell you that I've been tipping the Hawks a lot, and I went with the Giants last week, and I lost. And I guess I really – and my heart was with the Hawks. I shouldn't have done that. Still 2-0 end of the first period. Okay, good. I need the Senators to lose. Dreisaitl. I'm not – what am I saying? Dreisaitl? Dreisaitl. Dreisaitl, 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 Dreisaitl. Is that really that Dreisaitl? Dreisaitl. All right, I'll get better. I'll get better on that. Dreisaitl. Mr. Marine, Tony's here. Yep. Go, Tony. I think I'm caught up. Anthony, wrong spelling, just saying. Dreisaitl. I have been calling him Dreisaitl for a while now. Dreisaitl. That's going to be hard for me to change. All right, Will Warren back out, top of the fourth. Yankees down 2-1. Oh, man, the haters, to me, they're going to start crying. The Yankees, what happened to the bats? What happened to the bats? Up. So, guys, you see the NFL now wants to get – the owners are voting on getting rid of the tush push from the Eagles for safety. For players' safety, they're talking about getting rid of the tush push. Now, I know right now it's still around, but I think there's 16 owners that want it gone for player safety. Let me translate that for you guys. I'm not an Eagles fan. We can't stop it, so we want it gone. The Eagles are doing a play that other teams have tried and aren't as nearly as successful as the Eagles are with the tush push. I think that all these owners are griping and the teams are griping because they can't stop it. I'm not even an Eagles fan, but I'm just talking about in defense of them. The other teams are whining because they can't stop it. Stop it. But now it's player safety. Come on. The NFL has become such a joke. It's become such a joke. It was my favorite sport over every other sport, and it's no longer my favorite sport. I used to never miss a game. I didn't care who was playing. The Browns could be playing the Cardinals, and I would watch it. You know, those are two historically bad teams. I wouldn't miss any game, not any game. Now, let's watch the Jets occasionally, speaking of bad teams, right? But the NFL has become such a disgraceful joke. Remember the Bills-Jets game we did here? What was there? And I'm not even exaggerating. I think there was 23 to 25 flags in that game, and both teams were getting ridiculous flags, ridiculous ones. The roughing the passer on Aaron Rodgers, even he said himself, that wasn't roughing the passer. The Bills got charged for roughing the passer. The guy didn't even knock him down. Even Rodgers himself said it wasn't pass interference. The Jets roughing the passer. The Jets get a pass interference on a ball that was thrown to, I forget the receiver, but it was thrown to the Bills player, and the ball went all the way out of bounds, and we get pass interference. You want to talk about uncatchable? Both teams were getting this stuff. The game took forever, and then the reviews take forever. Every sport has reviews. The NFL's, for some reason, takes forever. A guy's foot could be clearly out of bounds, and for some reason it takes 10 minutes. Little exaggeration there, but you get the point. And now they're saying player safety on the tush push? Come on. Come on, enough's enough. Enough's enough. So it's no longer my favorite sport. And then fantasy leagues, I don't care. Everybody tells me I'm not right, or some people think I'm wrong. I firmly believe that fantasy leagues has ruined the game. I know the gambling and the money and all of that stuff and the fun, people say it's fun, this, that, and the other, but you know what? It's protecting players. I always bring up the example of Mike White. We walked him first and second, nobody out right now. Will Warren's at 55 pitches, top of the fourth, first and second, nobody out. The pitching coach coming out to talk to Warren to tell him to stop letting people on base and start getting people out. I always love when the pitching coach comes out. They're just giving the guy a breather for a minute. They protect players. I always go back to, and you Buffalo fans in here know what I'm talking about. Mike White getting folded like a lawn chair by Matt Milano. And it was legal. He put his shoulder right in Mike White's rib cage, right as he was throwing the pass, right as he was throwing it. If you haven't seen it, YouTube Mike White hit Matt Milano, Mike White. He got folded like a lawn chair. If you had hit Patrick Mahomes or any quarterback of that style, that nature, you would have been thrown out of the league, suspended, fines. All the debate shows would have been talking about it all week long. Mike White broke ribs and came back in that game. There was no flag. There was no uproar. There was none of that. None of it. Why? If you had Joe Burrow like that, Patrick Mahomes, anybody like that, it would have been through the ceiling uproar, right? Not when you hit a guy that doesn't have a name, and it has nothing to do with the Jets. It has to do with a no-name quarterback. You can hit a no-name quarterback like that, apparently, and you're fine. So I'm just saying, the NFL, the fantasy leagues have ruined the game to me. To me. People say, well, it's brought more fans, it's brought casual fans, and there it is, the casual fan. The league is catering to the casual fan. They want no defense and all offense because the casual fan isn't diehards like we are. We're all diehard fans. We want to see the game. Now, the pitch clock doesn't bother me. The ghost runner does. Why do they have the ghost runner? Because new fans, the game takes too long. The extra inning goes on forever. I grew up watching that, man. That's how I love baseball. I mean, hold on. 1, 2, Yankees get out of it. Almost. They had 2 outs. I thought they had 3. So there's a man on third now, 2 outs, grounded, and Suarez grounded with double play, started by Jazz, flips it to Volpe, throws it to first. So to me, it's ruined because they want the casual fan for revenue, money, marketing. I get all that. I get it. I'm just a disgruntled, old-school fan. I'll admit it, and that's what I am. I don't play fantasy sports. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't do it because to me, it's ruined my favorite game. Yes, the NBA and the NHL and Major League Baseball all have fantasy leagues. It's not the same as football. It's just not. Players get protected, and that's a big reason why they do. Sporting KC's playing field is better, but it's kind of lame being located inside a strip mall. Yeah, that is true. Good point. Oh, the kickoff, Mr. Marine, the kickoff's a joke. It's a joke. Just give them flags at this point. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. That kickoff is a disgrace. Even the onside kick, remember they moved that around. Eventually, punting is going to be something like because punting. I mean, if the guy doesn't like Xavier Gibson for the Jets, that guy never fair catches. He never fair catches, and these guys are running at him full steam. He never fair catches. One day he's going to get mopped. But it'll take a real player to get mopped. No offense to Gibson. I like him. But I'm just saying. The Bills were kind of successful with it. What was that? What did I miss? Oh, with the tush push? Yeah, they want to get rid of it. I think it's a joke. It's really honestly because nobody can stop it. The Eagles do it the best. The Eagles invented it. And I think it's all because a lot of teams can't stop it. So they just now they won the Super Bowl. So of course we got to get rid of that now. And it's player safety. Come on. All right. We need 1 strike away from getting out of this inning where they had first and second and nobody out. Come on, Will Warren. 1 strike away. He's pitching a decent game. Hit sharply to Volpe. We got out of it. Outside of giving up a 2-run homer to Corbin's, I mean, like, that guy's a great player, man. Great player. He's in his third year, Corbin Carroll, and there's no shame in that. Will Warren's a young pitcher, man. He gave up a 2-run bomb to him, and it's 2-1. He just pitched out of a pressure situation, first and second, nobody out, and he got out of it. He got the next few batters to ground out. What an absolute joke now. They want to get rid of the – yeah, come on now. And you know why, Lamario? Because no team – and all these owners are in an uproar. They want to get it gone. And it's not – I don't think they have enough votes, but they have a lot of votes. That's the thing. They have a lot of votes to get rid of it. They just don't have enough. They don't have enough. And Kansas City gets all the penalty calls in the world. I'm telling you, man, it's just a game. Yes, people are like, man, Johnny, you're not watching the Jets. I am. I'm still going to watch the Jets. But I didn't watch after. Whenever the Jets played the Cardinals, I think that was the end of October, beginning of November, somewhere around there. After that game, I didn't watch anything else. I was done. And I was mainly annoyed at myself for knowing better than to buy into such a clown show of a team. And the defense, I've told you guys this already, the defense disappointed me more than anything else. Because honestly, if you look at Rodgers' numbers, they're not even bad. Rodgers almost threw for 4,000 yards. He had 28 touchdowns and 11 picks. For a Jets quarterback, that's that's astronomical. But he didn't bring us back in clutch situations, which is really what we needed him to do. But I'm not mad at him. I'm not like, oh, man. I mean, that's the best quarterbacking we've seen in a long time. But we only won 5 games. Why? Our defense couldn't stop anybody. And that was supposed to be the unit that was set. And I bought in. And a lot of Jet fans I know bought in. And we look like idiots. That's what I said. Taking the offseason off. Cardinals New TV Network is brought to you by the gambling of FanDuel. Yeah. And they remind you, too, during hockey games or NBA, you can still get your bets in. It's not the end of the first period. You get your bets in for the second period. Who's going to shoot this? Who's going to get that? Dude, they do it all the time. I'm glad I was never a gambling addict, because how do you be a gambling addict, watch games, and you're recovering? Like, every second they're reminding you, don't forget to bet. And, I mean, it's simple as your phone. I don't get into all that. I never liked it, and I did. I really am, because I look at it as ruining the NFL. The Cardinals New TV, I just read that. Way back, another cellar dweller, another Aussie in the basement. Congratulations on your Hawks way back. Wow, your Hawks. As I told Tony, I'm a little ashamed that I picked the Giants last week. I thought the Hawks. Hold on, Jazz and the ump. Are they arguing? I think Jazz and the ump are arguing. Don't get ejected, Jazz. We need you. Don't get ejected. Jazz struck out on a pitch. Technically, it was a ball. But to me personally, when you have 2 strikes, if it's close, you can't look at it. Especially when you have a pitcher like Corbin Burns for Arizona. That's a great, well-respected pitcher in the league. He's earned his time. So close pitches are usually going to go to the pitcher. If they're close and it's not a strike, the umpire's generally going to give it to him. So you can't look when there's 2 strikes. 0-2. Come on, Jazz. Don't get thrown out. How are you? I'm just catching up, guys. As you know, I'm just passing by. Everybody saying what's up to each other. All right, 1-2 on Jazz. Lamario, way back. Your Hawks are looking really good. Yeah, way back. I was like, if I pick the Hawks again, this will be the week they lose to the Giants. So I changed it at the last second. I paid for it. You never changed the tipping at the last second. 2-2. 2-2. I'm good. I've been to 3. What? Oh, man, way back. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Hawks are flying. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Hold on. 2-2 on Jazz. Bottom of the 4th. Nobody out. And he struck out. 1 out. Yes, he walked up to the plate. He's arguing with the ump a little bit, not being totally disrespectful. Oh, Volpe! 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 Boom, 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 boom. Boom! Volpe with the home run. 2-2. 2-2. Volpe. Bang. Yes, thank you, Volpe. 2-2. Big home run. Yes, 2-2. Bottom of the fourth inning now. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And by the way, Will Warren for the Yankees has only given up one hit. It was a 2-run homer, but he's only given up one hit. He's walked some batters, which you could pay for that too. But, man, let's go. Austin Wells up. Austin Wells, who's 0-1 on the day so far. He still made 2 old footy club mates. Oh, man, way back. I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Oh, Wells, that went right over the middle of the plate. One second, guys. Let me catch up. Yeah, it is a cancer, man. Gambling is a cancer, dude. And like I said, can you imagine being a recovering gambling addict watching sports now? They remind you every second, don't forget to bet. Don't forget to bet. Get your bet in. They do the split screen in some games, right? The split screen. Guys, don't forget, you can still get your bets in right now. You can get on this, you can get on that, you can get on that site. You can get it in right now, guys. Don't forget. And then the little fine print. If you have a gambling problem, that's like, sorry. Way back, April 27th, should be a good game versus your Hawks. What's Anzac Day? April 25th? Is it the 25th? I'm going to that game. Way back goes with a ton of games. Full count on Wells. 1 out. Hold on. Wells fouls off another. Corbin Burns. This guy is a great pitcher. They're making him throw a lot of pitches, and they gave him a 2-0 lead, and we've caught up. Going to casinos totally rigged against the gamblers. Yeah. Some of the best gamblers are banned in Vegas. Yeah. You know what? Funny, Angus, too, is they get people. Hold on. Another foul pitch. Another foul. This is a great at bat, guys. He's making Corbin Burns throw. Corbin Burns in the bottom of the fourth inning is up to 67 pitches already. It's a Major League Baseball record now. The Yankees have hit 17 home runs in 4 games. 17 bombs in 4 games. That's an MLB record. Wells, another foul. Great at bats, guys. Working the count, making that pitcher throw a lot of pitches to you, and he's doing it. He's staying alive. He's had 2 strikes on, keeps fouling balls off. House money, that's the term, Angus. It's house money. Another foul. They say, man, put it back down. It's house money. No, it's my money. I just won it. It's my money. It's not house money. But that's how they get the people in. You're winning. Oh, no, don't leave yet, man. You're playing with house money. You didn't have that when you came in here, right? That I came in here to win money, and I just won money. It's house money. Another foul. Oh, no. Is that going to get in the stands? Yes, it did. The game was in Tassie, JB. Yeah, way back, I'm in my 3rd year of watching footy, and I'm starting to learn how important, and I should know it being a Lions fan in the GABA. The GABA is like, they're almost unbeatable in the GABA, right? 99.9% of the time, you're not beating the Lions at the GABA. I should know how much home field advantage really matters in footy. Really matters. It matters in our sports too, but, man, it really matters there. I got to start paying attention more to that way back. They have a small brochure in the dark corner about getting help. Yeah, right. Exactly, Angus. Exactly. Lamario, way back. Have fun at that game. Want to go to a West Coast Eagles game. I want to get to a game, too. One of these years, I'm going to get there and go. Way back, $63 at a Richmond game, only level 4. Mitchell got me last night. I'm going to get to a Red Bulls game this year, too. All right, Jason Dominguez coming up. He homered. Austin Wells works a walk after a 10 or 11 pitch at bat. To all the boys in the footy tips, hope you're enjoying the frustration that we all endure. Amen. Gunner is still sitting third. Well, Gunn is sitting third. Right, Bruin dropped to ninth. I'm still at seventh. It is an up and down thing, man. It is an up and down. Every week, you just can't. It's like I tell the guys that watch a lot of NFL, every week the best team is not always going to beat a team they should beat. It's the same in footy. It's just not always going to happen like that. So it's easy to be like, this is the better team, go right down the row. But just like in the NFL, you just can't. Just because the better team's out there doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win. Look at the Red Bulls and New England Revolution, right? The Red Bulls are a better team by far, and they have a problem when they go to New England. Strike two, 1-2, one out, man on first, which is Austin Wells, who walked after a million pitches. This is great. Corbin Burns is up to 75 pitches in only the fourth inning. This is great. They've been making him work. Get a great pitcher out of the game early. That's what we want. He's not out yet, guys. I'm just saying. He's getting there, though. Oh, another foul. So actually, way back to your point, in MLS over here, Major League Soccer, there's a team, home field advantage. New England Revolution were 0-3 to start the season. My team, the Red Bulls, are a far more dominant team, and we made it to the finals. We lost. Finals meaning the final, like the grand final version. We lost. So we have a really solid team. We went to New England. We always have a problem there. We didn't win. They got their first win against us. Dominguez. First and second now. Dominguez drops a single in. Man, he's hitting good. Ben Rice coming up. That game starts at 2:40 in the morning in America. The game, yeah. Lamario, I record these games. I'm never going to be up at 3 in the morning to watch it. I will if it comes on at 6 a.m. The games that come on at 5 or 6 in the morning here. By the way, guys, I will do a footy game live here in the morning. I'll let you know when I'm going to do it, but I will do a footy game live. I'll get up early and do it live. It doesn't matter what game it is. I'll do it live. Whatever one is closer to 5 or 6 in the morning, I'll do that. I'm not doing it 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning. 5 or 6 in the morning, and we do get some over here that start at that time. I'll do one of those. I will. I'm going to do one this year. Hopefully more than one. Condolences way back from Angus. Tony says he'll text you later today. Are we sitting together? You guys go to so many games. I love it. Pass ball. Both runners move up. Pass ball. Second and third. I don't think they should even push Brunson to come back. Let me check it really quick, though, while they're having a moment here, Mr. Marine. I'm looking this up quick. 1-1 on Rice. 1-2 on Rice. Second and third. We need to get runs here. We have one out. Second and third. Jalen Brunson's getting better. He's progressing daily. No specific target date for his return at this moment. Honestly, Mr. Marine, I think they're just going to make him wait to the playoffs. Oh, Ben Rice swung at a bad pitch, man. Ben Rice swung at a curveball that just went down. See, that's the experience of a pitcher like Corbin Burns versus a young player like Ben Rice. That pitch came in like it was coming right to him and then disappeared. And he made Ben Rice commit. It was already in the dirt by the time he swung. It was already out of the strike zone. Good sinker there. Oswald Cabrera. So Corbin has thrown 15 in the first, 18 in the second, 20 in the third, and 29 pitches currently right now in the fourth. They are making him work. We got to get some runs. Man, come on, Cabrera. 25th of April is Anzac Day. I figured, okay, good. That I would love. I got to find out what time that game is here. I would love to be live for that game. I'll text Mitchell at lunchtime. Buy some of these. Not blow. Oh, my gosh. You guys are typing machines right now. I'm way behind. Sorry to hear that, way back. Good luck against Port Adelaide. I picked them, too. I lost on that. Oh, flip the first. Error. Boom, 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 boom. 2-run score on an error. A grounder to Josh Naylor, who is normally a very good first baseman. He picks it up, flips it to first. He flipped it way over Corbin Burns' head. We get 2 runs out of it. Both runners score. 4-2 Yankees. 4-2 Yankees on an error that should have ended the inning right there. Naylor threw it way over Burns' head. We'll take it. That cost them 2 runs on a ball that should have been the last out of the inning. We'll take it. We will take it. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. I mean, that was a grounder to first base. He picks it up smoothly, and for whatever reason, Corbin Burns, the pitcher, was running over to cover first. He tosses it to him and it went way over his head. Josh Naylor normally is a pretty decent first baseman. Whatever. We'll take it. Both runners score. Goldschmidt's up now, man on first. Oswaldo Cabrera made it to first on the error. Let Goldschmidt knock one out of the park. Really make him pay for it. Hawks should beat the bye this weekend, you'd think. Way back frustration. Yeah, Mr. Penthouse. Yeah, right. Way back is killing it, and his Hawks are killing it. Oh, my gosh, Pete Rose. Isn't that really sad? Pete Rose, right? Banned forever by a commissioner, Bud Selig, who is in the Hall of Fame overseeing the steroid era of all the cheating. And he gets in and then has the nerve to say Pete Rose should never get in. And now all the cheating going on, the gambling going on, and all this other stuff. And Pete Rose was the bad guy. Pete Rose had a gambling addiction. These guys knowingly, come on, man. We can go on and on with that. Goldschmidt, what a great play on third base. But one big error by the Diamondbacks gives us 2 runs. Thank you very much. Following week is gather around all games Adelaide. We play Port and we own them. Looking forward to that one way back. I'm going to record that one. I'm going to watch that one. Matter of fact, when are they playing that? While I'm thinking about it, let me record it right now because I'll forget. I forgot last week, man. I missed every game because I forgot. Hold on, it's commercial now. We're going to the top of the 5th. Bear with me here, guys. I got to look this game up. They're probably going to show that here. We get a lot of Lions, Hawks, and Collingwood games here. Oh, there it is. Collingwood versus Carlton. Let me record that. I want to watch that one. I'm going to put on the Hawks, just record every Hawks game so I don't have to worry about doing this. I forgot to do that last time. That's Friday. Geelong Cats versus Melbourne. They're not showing the Hawks? Is that Hawks Port Adelaide game this week? Saturday. They're showing Geelong versus Melbourne. And Collingwood versus Carlton. That's what I'm getting here. I had such problems with the AFL app last year. I had such problems with it. I didn't get it this year. I didn't get it. I had so many problems with it last year. I missed a lot of games, a lot of weeks, man. I'm paying for this, so I didn't get it this year. MLS home teams win about 60% of the time. Angus, our soccer ambassador. I believe you, man. And I still expected the Red Bulls to win that game, man. I really bothered that they lost that game. It's a long season, just the start of the season. It happens, right? But I mean, I got to have a coffee. If I do the game when I do a game in the morning, I will definitely have coffee with me. So Will Warren, top of the 5th inning, he's only given up 1 hit so far, and he's gotten out of a 2 men on and nobody out situation. The 1 hit he gave up was a 2-run home run. But I mean, come on, guys. Overall, he's pitching really well. Last year, this is really his first year, and he's getting a big opportunity to start for the New York Yankees. He's pitching a really good game. And he gave up a 2-run homer to Corbin Carroll, all right? Next time, don't leave the pitch breaking across the middle of the plate, and that won't happen to a great hitter. Way back, rubbing it in. Way back, trying to go for back-to-back years. Knicks are up 38-26. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, that's foul. Woo! It's a foul ball. Lamario, same as the first Yankee game this season. Started at 6 a.m. our time. Yeah, it's tough. That's how I know, like, when I do a 1 o'clock in the afternoon game, I don't expect many Aussies in here because I know most of you are asleep. Lamario, Johnny, if you want to do the West Coast Eagles versus Malvern game on May 3rd, you could do that game. Starts at 5:30. Remind me when we get closer to it. Remind me when we get closer to it, Lamario. All right, we walk the leadoff batter. Oh, let me change this. Man on first now. Collingwood versus Essendon. That'll be shown here. Our time, 3:20 p.m. I don't know what time that is for you. Ooh, that might be a 6 a.m. game. I might be able to do that one way back. 3:20 p.m. for you, I think, would be – oh, maybe not. That might be a midnight here. You guys are 15 hours ahead of us, roughly. So, yeah, that would be like midnight, 1 in the morning here. Oh, I wouldn't be – I'd have to do a review on that game. I won't be able to do that one. That's too late for me. 3:20 for you would probably be 1 in the morning here, roughly, give or take. Tim, let me guess who are a Sydney fan. I am watching U.S. Open Cup, Inter Miami 2 versus – I mean, they should beat Miami FC. I mean, Miami FC, man, they should beat them pretty easily. Aren't they in the semi – those are the semi-pro teams, right? Good, and you, Angus? Angus, way back. I'm going through a few of these guys, trying to catch up. Getting over the grand final result, I reckon the Giants will do better than the Swans this year. Struck them out. Strike two. Top of the 5th, man on first. Will Warren's thrown 74 pitches. Looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. 13th of April, Port versus Hawks. They'll probably show that one way back. They show a lot of the Hawks, Collingwood, and Brisbane. Over here on Fox Sports, I found, remember, I had the AFL app the last 2 years. 2 years ago, it was great. Didn't have one problem. Last year, I had problems. It buffered too much, dropped off. I lost you guys know it, too many. That's why I didn't review a lot of games last year. But I noticed now that, hold on, grounder, steps on first. Goldschmidt, you got to throw to second first, man. Goldschmidt fielded a ball. You got to go for the lead runner, man. You're a veteran. You should know that. He took the sure out. Paul O'Neill saying he would have ended up throwing across the runner, which might have been a bad throw to second, and nobody would be out. He took the sure out. I still think you always try to get that lead runner out because now you got a man in scoring position. If Perdomo gets a hit right now, that could score the run. So man on second, 1 out. That was a strike. My gosh, man. Oh. It was chest high, man. He gave him a ball on that. Should be 0-2. Bruin, they don't show a lot of bombers here, man. But I'm just going into the Fox Sports thing now, man. So I'll see as the year goes on. But so far, I've seen Collingwood, and I just hit Collingwood because Collingwood brings a lot of fans. When people love them or hate them, Bruin, Collingwood is the Yankees or Cowboys of the AFL. Either you love them or you despise them. There's no in between. That much I do know. Fly ball to Dominguez. That should be an out, and runner should not be tagging up, and he's not. Stays at second. April 11th, I think. All right, you guys always give me updates because the ones that come on 5, 6 in the morning, I'm going to start doing a few footy games live here in the basement. Rock approved. Basement boss approved. 5, 6 in the morning I'll do. But 1, 2 in the morning, guys, that'll never happen. It's not just because it's footy. That wouldn't happen with baseball. That wouldn't happen with any of my teams that I like. If they start at 2 in the morning, I can't even stay up. Good game, the Pies and Blues. Normally the opening game of the season. Yeah, I'm recording that, Tim. I'm recording that one. Actually, wait a minute. What time is that game on? While they're talking here on the mound. Hold on. Let me see what time that game starts. I'm recording all Collingwood, all Brisbane. When they show a chance to do Essendon, I'll record all those. I'm going to do reviews on these games. Hold on. Let me see what we got here. Man on second, 2 out. Corbin Carroll, the last guy we want up right now, is up. He's a dangerous hitter, man. He's rookie of the year 2 years ago. This guy can play, man. This guy can play. He hit a 2-run home run off Will Warren already. There's a man on second right now. Hold on here, guys. Ball 1. Ball 2. What's today? Friday, Thursday. Oh, got him on that one. 2-1. Will Warren is playing it safe right now. That Collingwood game's at 4:30 in the morning on Thursday. It's possible. Almost picked him off at second. Will Warren's playing it safe. He's throwing a lot of pitches that are coming in and dropping off. He got him to swing at that one. That one would look like he's bowling in cricket, not the form, but the way the ball went all the way down and Corbin swung at it. It was in the dirt. No, the week after the 13th. Okay. I'm going to grab some. When I get a Hawks, I'm going to have the thing automatically record every Hawthorne Hawks game that comes on here, too. Nice. Tricked them on that one, 2-2. I mean, if they want to get Americans into footy, at least the games I see that they're showing are big matchups. They're not going to show the 2 worst teams that they're trying to get people into the sport over here. They're showing big matchups, man. They're showing the big teams a lot. So he got him. Man, Will Warren looking good, man. He just struck out Corbin Carroll, as I told you, one of the better hitters in the game. And the guy hit a 2-run home run off him earlier in the game. So this was like a payback. He struck him out this time. Great. That is great. May 3rd, West Coast versus Melbourne, 5:30. If I want to watch that game, I'm going to need a lot of coffee, go to bed at 9 o'clock in the night. Well, when you get older, Lamario, 5:30 is not a bad time to get up. I still don't like getting up that early, but remind me, Lamario, the closer we get. I've told these guys I will do a few games this year. Bombers and Hawks have a bye this week, okay? Nice, Mana. Bought a Coley jersey. That is awesome, Mana. I love buying jerseys, man. I'm a jersey addict now. No more drinking, so my new addiction is buying more jerseys. See, they always say when you drop bad vices, you pick up a good one, it's money well spent. So I buy a lot of jerseys. And Rock gets me the best looking ones. Hey, Manav, you'll like this. Another April Fool's Day joke. Coley joining the Sydney Sixers for 2 years. Nice try, buddy. Oh, my gosh, Manav would have a stroke. That game is at 1:20 in the morning. Oh, the Anzac Day? Yeah. I'll have to watch it and do a review. I'll be able to record that one. I'll have to watch it when I get up in the morning and do a review on that. 1:20 a.m. New York time. Boo! Yeah, I would have loved to have done that, man. JB, put Melbourne time on your iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, so that'd be hard to do. Melbourne time. I will put it. I can still put that on my Android. Inter Miami 2 is a third division. Oh, I thought you meant the score was 2. Inter Miami 2 is a third division team in the MLS 2, and Miami FC is in last place in the second division league, USL. I know about USL. Be prepared to be confused about second and third division teams. I just stick to MLS. I know, please. I got so much going on. I am not entering into that realm, Angus, but thank you. Thank you for the update. Angus, you are – Jerry, my man Jerry, would be right there with you with all this stuff. He's as much a hockey nerd as you are, Angus. Yep, he got me into MLS. Wow, Will Warren, man, what a great, well-pitched game. He took advantage of an opportunity with all these holes in the Yankee pitching staff. Cody Bellinger up, bottom of the fifth. Let me keep up on my banner. I got to tell you guys something, and I think I've told you this before, but it is really like – and you guys that are cricket fans have to explain this to me, and you guys are respectable cricket fans. Bottom of the fifth, 2-1. Yeah, even got posted on Sydney Sixers X site. Had a lot of people falling for it. Oh, my gosh, that's huge. Pies game is about 32 hours from now. Yeah, 4:30 in the morning here. Don't count on it, but it's possible for me. 4:30 in the morning here for that. Lamario, Thursday, April 10th. April 10th, 5:40, Crows versus Cats. Adelaide Crows looking strong this year. Adelaide Crows looking strong. Cody Bellinger. I mean, I know it's all early in the season. Foul ball, 2-2 on Cody, bottom of the fifth. 7:30, Sydney, Melbourne time. 7:30 tomorrow night. Oh, I got you. I got you now, Tim. I confused myself. That happens. Because we're in the basement. If I live stream at 2 a.m., I would be I can't do that. We have people in the house. I can't be doing that at 2 a.m. I wouldn't even be up at 2 a.m. Bellinger works a walk. Man on first, nobody out. Corbin Burns is at 94 pitches. He's not going to be out there much longer. Now we got Aaron Judge coming up. Be dozing off. Yeah, me too. I've done it, Angus and Hero. You weren't part of that, but part of that Mariners Yankee game. That game was a 10:30 start. That's why I don't do West Coast games, guys, because they start too late for me now. When the Yankees, the Knicks, or the Rangers are on the West Coast, for the Aussies that don't know, there's a 3-hour time difference. We are 3 hours ahead of the West Coast. So when their games start if the Knicks, for instance, are on the West Coast, it's 7:30 a.m. p.m. there. So it's 10:30 for us. I can't do the 10:30 games. That Yankee game went on to almost 3 in the morning that time. Almost 3 a.m. I was dead tired. That I'm never doing that again. And the Yankees were winning, and then like they blew the game and let it get tied like in the 8th inning, and then they went on and on and on forever. Oh, Aaron Judge. Oh, man, that was a big swing, and he missed it. That ball dropped right off – they come in, looks good, and right when they start swinging, that ball just drops off. Melbourne time is 5:30 New York time. Boom. There you go. Way about right. We're getting time zone differences. We're learning in the basement. Don't know what everyone's talking about on here. Just saying. It's all right, Mr. Marine. Sometimes none of us do. Vinyl and jerseys. Yeah, jerseys, and you've seen legendary metal and rap T-shirts. Legends. Those are the ones I wear. Runner goes. Did he swing? He didn't swing. He didn't swing, did he? All right, good. Looked like Judge checked his swing. That's good. That's good. I thought he went. Bellinger steals second. So we got a man in running position right now, scoring position. Yeah, me too. I love jerseys, man. Love jerseys. I try, though. I'm very particular, Angus. Hold on. 1 and 2 on Judge. I'm very particular, though, and I'm very leery when I buy modern-day players because I want to make sure they're staying with the team. Sometimes I jump the gun and I went out and bought like that Igor Shesterkin jersey. I'm like, oh, he's going to be with the team forever. And I was sweating it out like, dude, extend the guy, extend the guy. Now he's here for another 8 years. Now I feel good having the jersey. You know what I mean? Strike three, Judge down looking. That ball was kind of low, but he knew it. Judge just walked out. That's Corbin Burns' 8th strikeout. Man on second, Jazz Chisholm coming up. Jazz coming up. 5:30 works for me. I wake up at 6 every morning there every single day. Yeah, I could do 5:30 game. 4:30 is kind of pushing it, but hey, we'll see. That's it. Corbin Burns coming out of the game. They're going to the bullpen now, bringing out a relief pitcher. Yes, I bought like Jalen Brunson. I got a couple of his. He's a New York Knick. He's fine. C.J. Mosley I have. Now, C.J. Mosley's a New York Jet, modern. This is a team for 5-6 years. He was one of the better middle linebackers in the game, leader, true leader, respected player around the league. So even though the Jets released him, I'd still be fine wearing that jersey. I normally like to get legendary jerseys. Why? Because they're always part of the team. Oh, like this, Derek Jeter. This is a Derek Jeter jersey. Hall of Fame marker right there. Derek Jeter, you're totally safe buying that. The Mickey Mantle one I have. Aaron Judge. I have a bunch of Aaron Judge jerseys in different styles. You guys have seen them. Different styles, all-star games, things like that. Mark Messier. The Jets, I took chances. I got Breece Hall and Sauce Gardner. Great young players that the Jets should keep forever. And I'm hoping they get their contracts extended. That's the thing that's hard to buy modern players there, Angus. Because you don't know. Because if a modern player doesn't stay with the team long, then it's a waste. Like, can you imagine a Bears fan having a Justin Fields jersey, for instance? Like, what do you do with that? The guy was there for a couple of years and he's gone. He's not a legendary Bear. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Or people that bought the Zach Wilson jersey, for instance, when the Jets got him. Man, you think they're still wearing that? No. Just before the AFC season, I heard a little whisper that the Crows are the team to watch out for this season. You know, it's funny, Bon, because I thought they were going to be that last season. And they surprised me, and they weren't. Because 2 years ago, they were like right there. They were on the outside looking in, almost made the finals. This year now, man, they're on it. All right, relief pitcher in. Jazz is up, man on second, scoring position. We should get him home. Come on, he's been in second with nobody out. Now there's one out. Let's go. Ball 2, 2-0 on Jazz. Angus, it's been eons since I bought a jersey with a name. Yeah, I like the Red Bulls jerseys I have. The only one I have, one with a name, and I had it made. Tony Miola. Tony Miola I have on a because come on, man. That was Metro Star's first goalie. I got a Tony Miola, but my other Red Bulls don't have anything on the back. I usually do legendary names, like Joe Klecko for the Jets. Joe Klecko, Joe Namath, those are legends. Curtis Martin, you can't go wrong with those. But I know what you mean. Modern day players, it's hard. I have a Henrik Lundqvist. Modern day players is hard. I think our time goes back 1 hour this week, guys. Just check. Tony. Okay, I was going to say we did that already. Ours is spring forward, fall back. Spring forward, fall back. That's how we remember it over here. But that game next Thursday is going to be a great game. Cats versus Crows. 5:40 our time. Remind me next week, Lamario, on that one. Remind me next week on that one. I may do that one. 4:30. That's right. Angus is an hour behind us. He's in the center of the United States. He's 1 hour behind us, Central Time. Tony, our daylight savings time finished a few weeks ago, didn't it? Oh yeah, you guys are getting into winter now. We're going to start going into spring and our summer. Full count on Jazz. He struck out. Come on, Jazz. That was ball 4. Come on, man. That was ball 4, Jazz. 5 alarm clocks. Bruin, who to be? Who? Oh, there's people that bought him. There's people that bought him, Bruin. When they first got him, remember, because he made such a great pass with no pads on, no pressure, and threw it like 80 yards down the field in that stupid combine. How can you take the combine seriously? But the Jets did, and they took Zach Wilson instead of Justin Fields, where fast forward 4 years later, and we're getting the guy we should have drafted all along. You can't make this stuff up, man. All right. Volpe did nothing, so we're going to the top of the 6th. We did have a runner in scoring position on second base with nobody out, and nobody got him home. Going to the top of the 6th now, guys. Top of the 6th. Top of the 6th, Yankees up 4-2, going top of the 6th. Johnny, do you still wear the 88 jersey ever? You said it at about 20 years old. Still looks good shape when I show it. Yeah, sure, man. $2001, I got that. 2001. I got that one. Eric Lindros, man. I was very excited when the Rangers first got him. Yep, Eric Lindros. This is my oldest jersey that I have, guys. This is the oldest one I have. Yep. I got that in 2001. Look at that, man. It's a Coho jersey. Look at that. How old is that? 2001. Yep. That was their alternate jersey. Yep, still in good shape. Still in good shape. Hey, that 88, Mr. Marino, was better than he had in Patrick Kane Rangers 88. I didn't even buy that one when they got him. If they had extended him and kept him, I might have. But I didn't even buy that one when he was still a rental. Brew and his wife would do. I don't know which one you're referring to on that. Staff Sergeant Thomas. I know, that's going to be very hard. Staff Sergeant Thomas. How about we fall back forever? Not a fan of daylight savings time. Yeah, I know. I'm not either, man. Just keep the same time. I'm not either. Man, when we fall back, it starts getting dark here like around Thanksgiving, which is the end of November for us. It starts getting dark like around 4:15. It's like really early. Where did Wilson sign with Miami? He signed with Miami. He's with Miami now. So he probably, you know what? Fernando Cruz is coming in. We got him from the Reds. Pitched a decent game the night before. Over the weekend, we got him from the Reds. He should be a decent middle reliever. So we got Marte is up right now. So we got the top of the order basically of Arizona coming up. Ketel Marte is the second hitter in their order, and he's a really good hitter. He went with the Dolphins. So I'm going to say this now because Tua's had too many concussions. He's going to get hurt again this year. When Wilson starts, strike 2. Good pitch for Cruz. Now, you know what the irony is? Zach Wilson will end up getting a start against the New York Jets. Will throw for 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks. That'll be the game of his life, and it'll be against us. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Remember this date on April 1st. I called it right here, and it's not an April Fool's joke. It will happen. Thanks way back. Tony, what about the West Coast game? 3-1 Buffalo. I'm going to get through a few of these guys so I can catch up. Good. Beat the Senators. I need Buffalo to beat the Senators. Geelong are under investigation for his salary cap auditing. Wow, really? 1-2 now. Fernando Cruz struck out Marte. That's a big strikeout. Good strikeout there. Marte's a good hitter, man. Now here's Ellie De La Cruz for the Cincinnati Reds. 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and he used the torpedo bat. And by the way, just Profar for the where's Bulldog Will? Suspended 80 games. 80 games. Let me make sure I got that right. He was suspended 80 games for banned substance abuse. Boy, that's a huge loss. And I think the Braves are 0-5, aren't they? They're 0-5 and then lose that kind of player. Yeah, Jurickson Profar suspended 80 games for a banned substance. Mick, another cellar dweller, another Ozzy in the basement. Mick from Iowa in the basement. Mick, what's going on, man? Everybody's saying what's going on. Preferred daylight savings time. Me too. Notice Mick is a late entrant in the footy tips. Welcome back, Mick. Yes. I told Lou about it. I don't know why he didn't join. Struck him out. 2 strikeouts. Fernando Cruz comes in, 2 strikeouts. Jurickson Profar, 80 games. 80 games, Bruin. And the Braves are 0-5 right now, I think. Mick, good day, Bond, way back, Tony Marina and all. Good day, Mick. Already the season just started, yeah. So he's gone. I mean, he's gone half the season. And Braves got swept over the weekend. Let me check them right now. I'm pretty sure they're 0-5, Bruin. Pretty sure, Bruin. I'm double checking. The Braves are playing, and they're playing the Dodgers. They're starting a series against the Dodgers. They're 0-5. Who'd they get? Whew. Okay, they got swept by the Padres. The Padres are 5-0. Go figure. Wow. The Padres are 5-0. So ouch. The Braves started their season. How did I lose that? Yeah, well, whatever the case, they're 0-5. I lost the page I was on. Two and two on Josh Naylor, who thank you to Josh Naylor for overthrowing Corbin Burns, underhand overthrowing him on a simple play, which gave us 2 runs on his error. Thank you, Josh Naylor, who came over from Cleveland. Josh Naylor grounds out the first. Goldschmidt takes it himself. Naylor's probably like, I should have done that and just ran to first. Anyway, the Yankees pitching. Now Fernando Cruz joins Will Warren combined. They only have 1 hit. It was for a 2-run home run, but only 1 hit. Mr. Staff Sergeant Thomas. Boom. I'll tell you what. Do you remember Blair Thomas? Blair Thomas was a horrendous running back for the Jets. Horrible. Didn't live up to the billing. Monster at Penn State in college. Didn't live up to the billing for the Jets. Do you know what his greatest game was? When he played for the Patriots against the Jets. He had like well over 120-something yards, if not more than that, against the Jets. At the Meadowlands. And I still call it the Meadowlands. Mick, what's up? Hey, only 4 off the lead. What a dumbass. Yeah. I'm not far behind in the from the lead either. The Cardinals swept the Twins. Yeah, you saw that, right? Swept the Twins, yes. And Juan Soto hit a grand slam yesterday. I think Juan Soto, as time goes on, is going to find out, and this is not a knock on Pete Alonso, but I think Juan Soto is going to find out that Pete Alonso is not Aaron Judge hitting behind him. But I think the Mets are going to be all right. I think the Mets will be all right. Question, Bon or Mick, how does Mick get score when coming in late? Yeah, that's true. I did see that too, but I didn't know how to ask that question. GB, another cellar dweller, another Ozzy in the basement. GB, how you been? The great GB is the ambassador of the greatest opening lines, and you guys all know it. G'day, Johnny Rock, and a pinch and punch first day of the month. Bang! G'day to all the basement Yanks and all the Skippies. Got to get ready for work soon. Popping in for a thumbs up. Thank you, GB, the master and ambassador of the opening lines. GB. Awesome, man. Awesome. I love that, man. Oh. Wait, there. Yeah, there you go. You get a star on that one. Boom, I like that. Good stuff. Good to see you back in here, GB. Thanks for the support as always. Tipping in another comp, and they carry over to AFL tipping comps. Oh, that's what it was. All right. I joined you way back. I didn't know that either. But I'm only in my third season, so I never asked because I'm like, I mean, what do I know? I know about 80% of what's going on while trying to get back in our tipping comp. Okay. GB, Angus says what's up. Good evening, GB from Manah. Bruin says what's up, GB. Tony, way back at $63 for West Coast Eagle games. No need to worry about getting tickets for the game and sitting center wing. What's up, Mick? Tony, yes, thank you. GB, the man is back. Yes. All right, Austin Wells is up. 0-2 on him right now. 4-2. 4-2 Yankees, bottom of the sixth inning. I'll tell you what, the one thing with the Yankees and their bullpen, the deeper we get in the game, man, watch out. We got Luke Weaver, Devin Williams. Watch out. Watch out. I got to tell you guys, I'm going to ask a question, and you guys have heard me talk about this before, but I still get it because there are people that still comment on my cricket videos. You know, and I know America is this. I'm going to ask you cricket guys. I'm really going to ask you this because I know some people assume that all Americans or New Yorkers or whatever are real arrogant people. And yes, there are plenty of arrogant people. There are plenty of Yankee fans that think, how do we ever lose a game? I mean, you know, that we should just win all the time. If we don't win, it's because we did something wrong, not that the other team did anything. But what I get from a lot of cricket fans, and it's funny, I mean, like, why do you guys don't do this. You guys do not do this. But I have a lot of cricket fans tell me, oh, any one of our cricketers could walk right into a Major League Baseball game and hit 600. I had a guy tell me that any one of our guys would hit double what your guys hit in your own game. I'm like, well, who's done that? You're like, you guys just throw straight ahead and all of us would crush that ball. We'd be hitting home runs all game. I'm like, hitting 600? You'd be paid over $1 billion a year if you could do that. Why aren't anybody players doing that then? I get comments like this all the time that our game is a junior game and that any one of our guys wouldn't waste their time because they would come in your league against major league pitching in a real game and kill it right off the bat. They would hit these pitchers no problem. They'd be knocking everything over the wall. I said, you know, that is severely disrespectful thinking that you could walk in. And by the way, we don't just throw pitches straight ahead. There's 5 or 6 different style of pitches. To me, they're 2 different games. I don't understand the comparisons. They're 2 different games, right? We have a bat and a ball, and that's it. Everything else about these games are different. But I get it time and again that cricket batsmen would have 4 to 600 batting averages if they played here. And they wouldn't, that hitting 30% of the time against pitching, this type of pitching is embarrassing. Like, that is completely disrespectful. Like, I always ask, this is the only thing I ever say, who has done it? Give me the player that did it. Because to me, it's just a matter of opinion. But I mean, like, I don't know of many baseball fans that say we would just go over and crush bowlers. Bowlers are amazing to watch. And that's an incredible position I'm fascinated by bowlers, especially after I watched Shane Warne. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. But the common term I hear a lot is any cricketer could easily play Major League Baseball, but not the other way around. And I get this a lot, guys. So I'm asking you guys that watch cricket, where does that arrogance come from? And I get this a lot. And sometimes they're not rudely put in there. I've had people tell me, well, you don't understand, and this is really how it is. And we don't play your sport because the sport is so below our skills that we wouldn't bother. And all I ever ask is, where is the proof of this? What player did that? Oh, we just know. Well, how do you know? Well, you guys just throw a ball 100 miles an hour straight ahead. Like, no, there's sliders, curveballs, cutters, changeups. But they all tell me they could walk. Any cricketer would walk right into a major league game like right now and be able to smack every pitch over the wall, or at least hit every pitch. I'm not even exaggerating. I had a guy tell me Don Bradman would have hit 720 in Major League Baseball. I know Don Bradman is like a Babe Ruth. I know he's a legend of the game, and I did a piece on him. The guy was amazing, absolutely amazing. And the best one was someone told me he would have hit over 700 in Major League Baseball. And Coley and all these guys would just kill this. What do you tell me where this comes from? It's really, really, is it hatred of America? Or is it arrogance, or think we're all that way? I don't know. But I still get them. I haven't done a cricket video in a while, but I still get comments here and there. Some of them I really have to delete because they're offensive and not because of all the other words dropped in there. Blair Thomas, where some college player, but was horrible. Yeah, but he did great in his one game against the Jets, Mr. Marine. So I'm curious to hear from the cricket fans in here where that comes from, that any cricket batsman would come here and just go right to the major leagues and just crush all the pitching that they see. That is pretty arrogant. And none of you guys do that. You know what I'm talking about. No worries, Tony. Can you get me 2 tickets and I'll fix you up? You guys, I love that you guys go to all these games. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to get there. One day I'm going to get there. Going to lunch, be back soon. GB, you come and gather around. No worries. JB, wow, forgot I haven't thought about that. Yeah, it's true. Way back, they are blowhards, JB. Yeah, I don't believe it. I just ask them for examples. I don't get into the back and forths. I just say they're 2 different games, guys, besides the ball and the bat. Everything is different. So I always say, if it's that easy, who has done it? They never answer that. I said, to make a bold statement such as that, you must have proof of this. Who did it? Oh, see, there's your arrogance saying whoever did it. No, it's a question. Who did it? Where is this proof that you can just come in and crack all these Major League Baseball pitches? You think you're better? These are the answers I get. You think you're better than us. I said, I never said that. I'm asking a question, making a bold statement. Where does it come from? Right. Way back. But I get it. It's more than one person. It's like a lot of people tell me this. Do you don't think Major League Baseball scouts, if they thought they could have a batter come over here and hit 400, 500, or 600 batting average, they wouldn't be all over that guy and many others? I mean, they go all around the world and scout from all other. Look at Shohei Ohtani, Japanese player, comes over here. He's doing great. I just find it funny, but I mean, it happens a lot. And I should do a short video just asking that question, because I get it a lot. It easily would be able to do it. I mean, even the batting stances are different. And you're working. I think a baseball player would have an extremely hard time picking up cricket because it's not a strike zone anymore. The ball is being bowled to you in many different angles, or right at you, right behind. I mean, these are 2 different games entirely. I think a Major League Baseball player would have a hard time because you don't know where the ball's going. And it bounces and hits those wicked corners. Man. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because I recently had one, but the guy had so many F-bombs in there against America and New York, and then he got political. I'm like, dude, I don't care about all that other stuff, man. Like, come on. Cricket players would be below the Mendoza line. That's the 200 batting average for those that don't know what a Mendoza line is. Baseball is harder than cricket as you're trying to hit a moving ball with a round barrel bat. I did put in the Discord a Major League Baseball pitcher warming up in the thing just to show people what it looks like from a batter's point of view. And because I loved watching the bowlers. I thought Shane Warne was phenomenal to watch, just fascinating to watch. I did 2 different ones on him. And God rest his soul. He died too young, but it really got me interested in what bowlers have to do, especially when they have their arm has to be straight, and the way they bring that, man. And you can't bend your arm at all. That's much respect here. Top of the 7th, 1 out, 0-1. So I always felt like, they just blow. I think Wayback's right. They're just blowhards. But it happens a lot, man. It happens more than you think. So I just figured, and you guys have heard me bring this up before. Oh, baseball is hard. You're trying to move. Yeah, and it's a small bat. But I just think they're two different sports entirely. It'd be like, they're just two different sports. Everything about them is two different sports. So in the pitchers, and bowlers have two different responsibilities entirely in the way they deliver the ball. But to just say any cricketer who just can walk in a major league game and just smash anything thrown at them is like, wow, I would pay to see that. Like, really? And hit 600? My gosh, you might make $2 billion. If Juan Soto's making $765 million in 15 years, can you imagine what a guy that could hit 600 would be making? My gosh. Way back. Yep. It's a BS argument. Amen. So you must know the people I'm talking about. It's really crazy. And I don't bring it up when it happens from, oh, no. Judge back. Oh, Trent Grisham. Trent Grisham's in the game for defensive purposes, and that's why. He caught that one. Woo. Trent Grisham, by the way, guys, is a Gold Glover from the San Diego Padres. Was a throw-in when we got Juan Soto. He was kind of like a throw-in in the deal. He's okay at the plate, kind of below average hitter, but man, to have a guy with that much defense coming off the bench is invaluable. That's why the Yankees brought him back for a second year. To put him in late in the games when you need the defense is more important to protect the lead. That's why Trent Grisham is out in that field. They are just making fools of themselves. Yes, Manav, I agree. And I don't compare the two sports. It's like, to me, like the NFL and rugby, footy and rugby. These are two different games entirely. And personally, when I was picking between the two, I thought footy took more athleticism, more focus, more control, more know where you're at sport than rugby is. I think footy takes much more concentration, and I think the athleticism is better. But the games themselves are different. They're completely different. Cricket is a hard game to play. Baseball is a much harder game for cricket players to play. All right, Manav. I don't know either way. I'm just, I just found it very funny and arrogant that people are telling me. And you can look up any cricket video, cricket versus baseball, not mine, just in general, and you'll see everybody telling how easy and how junior pitchers are in baseball. Like their pitching is a joke. It's funny. And the ones that say they just throw straight ahead, not really. I'm sure they're cricketers. Yeah, me too. Given time and training. Right. What cricket batsmen and professional baseball hitters, you know what they both have in common? They're born with the eye coordination. They can see that ball. They can see it. You're born with that talent. It's hard to be taught to have that, to see where that ball is going and how to hit it at the speeds they're coming in, the angles they're coming in. So that's right. Both batsmen in both sports have that already. If they're both trained and over time, yes, then I think you will make the pros in either sport. But to say they'll just walk in a major league game and be able to hit that kind of pitching, I'd love to see it. Because that's a bold statement. But both those, it's like a goalie in hockey. You're born with that hand-eye coordination. You're born with that. Goalies, there's pucks coming at them over 90 to 100 miles an hour from 30 feet away. 30 feet away in traffic. And they know where to be. They see it. You're born with that. You can't teach that. So I can attest that hitting a baseball, Angus, I can attest that hitting a baseball is much. Angus is going to leave us hanging. Much, ... Bond, two different games with very different bowling. One ball bounces, one ball is pitched. Yes, Bond. Yep. I've responded to some people with this. But it seems to be such a theme. It's such a theme. Cricket versus baseball. They're two different sports. It's such a theme. But I have asked people that same. It's the only question I ask these kind of people that have commented in the past. To make a statement? Who did it? Give me a name. They never give me a name. They just say I'm an arrogant New Yorker. Oh, you guys are all arrogant. You think that can't happen. I'm just asking you who did it. For you to make a statement, you're giving me a statement. I'm asking you who did it. Who? See, they don't ever answer that. I make it simple. Mick, plus you have only about 90 degrees to hit a home run, where cricket you can score 360 around the ground. Yeah. Yeah, and it's amazing. It's amazing to watch. There are always sports fans who like to be arrogant because it's attention seeking. Boom, and that's it. That's it right there. And it's like going back to just in baseball in general. Just keep the fans, what we're talking about, right? Look at the Yankees over the weekend. 36 runs in a 3-game series. And look at all the hate the Yankees got for that. Like Aaron Judge hitting 4 home runs in a weekend series. That's so unbelievable. And he didn't even use that new bat, that newly designed bat. So New York and the Yankees get hatred anyway. They are the Collingwood Magpies of baseball, of Major League Baseball. You love them or you despise them. There's no in between. Oswaldo Cabrera, bottom of the 7th. As I always told you guys, we need an everyday third baseman, and I love Oswaldo Cabrera, but he is a utility guy. No. Get in the stands. He fouled out. He's our everyday third baseman right now, but he's a guy that could play every infield and every outfield position. I really like him for that. I don't like him as an everyday guy. It's like a backup quarterback. Can come in and really get the job done when you need it, but not every day. Yep, no doubt, Angus. Manav, have a good night, Johnny. You know the dwellers. I'm going to go get some Chinese food for dinner tonight. Oh, awesome. Manav, you're singing to the choir. Rock and I love Chinese food, Manav. We are Chinese food fanatics, and we eat a lot of it. Manav. Jealous. Everybody's saying a good one. I agree with Manav. I agree with you, Bruin. Night, Manav. Manav getting all the love, man. Night, Manav. And Mick. Manav. I'm just blowing through some of these so I can catch up. Manav, everybody loves you. Everybody's saying good night. I'm passing all those ones. Rick the Ninja, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Rick the Ninja in the basement. What's up, Rick the Ninja, man? What's happening, Rick? Rick, by the way, Fanatics is blowing out. Oh, hold on. That is going to drop. Nope, Corbin Carroll got it. Forget it. 2 outs. Goldschmidt flew out. I thought that was going to drop in. Anyway, Rick, Fanatics has the Jets jerseys, the ones we just had, that have the white stripes on the green jersey, that one. They're selling them for like $60. The the one we had. I love that they went back to the 80s logo, the 80s look, but the ones we just had, man, I just ordered a couple. $60, that's right up my alley. Brand new jerseys. But you better hurry up, man, because I don't know what size you are, Rick, but the sizes are starting to drop off. Once they're off, they're gone. So I jumped on it. I got a Sauce Gardner green one with the white stripe across, that New Yorker. I got that for $60. Brand new. So I'm just giving you a heads up, Rick. Fanatics. Just go to Jets sale. Go to New York Jets and sale. I didn't hate that jersey as much as other Jet fans did. I don't hate that jersey. I like the one we have now the best. But I didn't dislike the one we previously had. And $60, I definitely will buy that. Cody Bellinger grounds out. Is he going to beat it? Out at first. All right, going to the top of the 8th now. Yankees up still 4-2. Diamondbacks still only have 1 hit, guys. Only have 1 hit. And now we're going to get into our bullpen. I don't know if Luke Weaver's coming out. We got Devin Williams to close this game out, man, in the airbender. Top of the 8th, guys. We're getting there. Let me check one thing while it's commercial. Let me check the Knicks. What happened? Knicks are up 67-58 in the third quarter. 67-58 over the Sixers, which they should beat them. Boy, the Sixers are 23-52. Ouch. All right, well, anyway. Rick, Johnny, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I just spoke to you. Yeah, Rick, check that out, man. Check that out. It's worth it. It's worth it to me. They got the white, the black, and the green jerseys all on sale. They're blowing them out. GB, what makes a gold glover? A gold glover in baseball is, one, not making a lot of costly errors, dropping the ball, overthrowing somebody on a base, things like that. Being accurate, being clean fielding on the spot, making the tough catches, making the tough throws, having an arm. Having an arm is huge. You can throw people out from the outfield at home plate accurately, gold glove, period. And having no errors is an automatic gold glove. Bond, my dad got 5 out of 33, then 5, 433 in the second inning. So he got the best bowling award for our club at age 50. Wow, age 52. Gotta love it, man. You know what I think? The sports we grow up with, we love, and it's great when you can still play it in baseball, cricket there, softball. There's men that are like our age now, 50s, that play in softball leagues, and that ain't that easy, man. But baseball is a game that you can still continuously play when you get older. Cricket sounds like it is the same way, and that is awesome, man. It's something you just get out there and go, and there's leagues around there's softball leagues around here I can play in. I don't, but I could. My eye coordination killed me wanting to play baseball. Yeah, it's not easy. Michael Jordan, who, remember, he tried to play for the White Sox? I mean, Michael Jordan, tremendous athlete. He said he didn't have the hand-eye coordination. He never made it to pros. That ball's going to go off the wall. Here we go, guys. Bellinger's in left field. Leadoff double. Tim Hill. Tim Hill's on the mound. Leadoff double. Come on. Leadoff double. We're only up by 2 runs, guys. It's the top of the 8th. Only up by 2. Yeah, but the hand-eye coordination, he never made it out of the minor leagues. And he went back to the NBA. Because I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying that shows a tremendous athlete like Michael Jordan. Tried baseball. The hand-eye coordination, you're born with that, man. Like we were talking about with Tony Gwynn. Can you imagine in 585 bats, one season, 585 bats, he struck out 19 times. That's it. 19 times. Uh-oh, base hit. That's going to score a run, 4-3, just like that. Four to three, just like that, guys. 4-3. Now, here's my problem, and I've said it on here before. If you have a relief pitcher that's doing well, like Fernando Cruz was doing fine, 3 up, 3 down in the 7th inning. But no, now we got to take him out, and I like Tim Hill. But why you take – yep, hold on, I might get a double play. 1. No. All right, 1 out at second. It was a grounder back to Tim Hill, turned through it to second. Man made it to first, though. It was too slow. Corbin Carroll's super fast anyway. Mark Leiter is warming up. But why do you have to go away from the pitcher that's pitching fine? When I grew up, I sound old school again. But you would have a guy come in and basically, like Goose Gossage would come in, like, let's say the 7th inning, and he would, like, close the game. He didn't come in for 1 inning. He would close the game. 3 innings. 3 innings. My eye coordinate killing me in baseball. Yeah, Angus, I agree with you there. I definitely agree with you there. Singh, welcome into the basement. Ravish Singh, if I messed your name up, I am very sorry. Welcome into the basement. Subscribe. Bell notice, hit the like button. Bowling and cricket is difficult versus pitching of baseball. Hitting a baseball is difficult, but bowling and cricket edge easily versus pitching. See, that's what I mean, though. Where's the proof of that? I'm not even disrespecting cricket. I'm just saying, where's the proof in that? How do you know hitting a baseball is easier than hitting bowling and cricket? That's my question. Who's done it? Who's done it? I have cricket fans in here right now. Guys, I need to leave now. I've made celebration a lot. Okay, way back. All the best to you, brother. All the best to you. All the best to you. Snazzy, snoozy, snazzy, sneezy. Snazzy's in the basement. Snazzy, what's going on? Another cellar dweller accounted for. Yankees right now trying to hold on to this lead. Way back. Take care, mate. Ravish. Cricket player can play baseball. I think Jose Butler are good. They can hit. They have tried. I saw a video somewhere. Who are they? What Major League Baseball teams did they play for? You're telling me that a cricket player can easily play baseball. Who? Who's Jose Butler and Jason Roy? What teams do they play for? You saw a video somewhere. See, this is this is a huge thing that I'm told by cricketers, and I have no proof of it. None. What makes you think hitting a Major League Baseball pitcher is so easy? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me, what makes a baseball so easily hit? Have you done it yourself? You got into Major League Baseball and been able to hit Major League pitching? Tell me. I really want to know. Why is it so easy? There are cricket fans in here that don't agree with that, Singh. I think it's that you love your sport. Now, that I understand. You love your sport and you're protecting your sport. I never said a Major League Baseball player could go over and hit bowlers, but I'm told that you guys could easily hit Major League pitching. Who has done it? There should be plenty of guys. You should have plenty of examples for me. Give me some. What makes Major League Baseball? What is the easiest pitch in baseball to hit? Give me one that's so easy to hit. I want to know the style of the pitch and how it's pitched. Tell me, Singh. Can't just come in here with generalizations. You got to give me specifics. Take care, way back. All the best to you, man. To you and your sorry for the passings that you've gone through. See you way back. JB, what do you think cricket playing for first time at Oakland Stadium, San Francisco Unicorn? What do you think? I didn't see it, but I'm asking you a question. You came in here and you said cricketers can hit baseball players. Where? Who? What makes a baseball pitch so easy to hit? Tell me, Singh. You're doing what everybody else I ask this question does. Dancing around it and throwing a question back. I'm asking you a question. Answer it. What makes baseball and what pitch is the easiest one to hit? And why is it easy to hit? Tell me all of that. I'll wait. And I want the names of the guys that came to Major League Baseball and killed it. Tell me. Those two names you named, I never heard of them. And anybody else in here that watches baseball has never heard of them because no one's ever done it. I'm not saying they can't do it. A cricket fan in here that I respect said with proper training, eventually they could probably have it. They have the hand-eye coordination thing, but I want names. I want the pitches that are easy to hit. And when you tell me the pitch, I want to know how that pitch actually works. So let's go. Medium. Hey, Rick, they might have some in there. I only look for my size, but I'm just telling you, they're going fast, Rick. I mean, $60, $70, man, for a brand new jersey, it's worth it. Worth it. It's weird that cricket and soccer are the only sports being played at Oakland Coliseum. It's a shame. The Oakland A's, what a shame. What a shame. Why can't they just play there and release it until the time is done? Why can't they just lease until the time is done to move the team? To have them playing where they're playing is a disgrace. And the people that say, well, Tampa's playing, well, Tampa had a hurricane that ruined their stadium. That is completely different than why Oakland has to play somewhere. Cricket at Oakland Coliseum in 2025 for a week. What do you think will attract the local? Oh, it'll attract a lot of players. It'll definitely attract a lot of people. Cricket is a tremendously popular sport. It should attract a lot. They wouldn't have it at the Coliseum, saying if they didn't think it was going to draw any fans. They're all about money. Everything's about money, no matter what country, no matter what sport. everybody's about making money. So that right there probably will sell out. As a matter of fact, we have our regular guy in here, Manav, who's a huge cricket fan. Manav, I don't know if he's still in here or not. Did Manav leave, guys? Anyway, Manav, he will probably be going to that. He lives in California. Gold Glovers sometimes win because of their bat instead of their glove. That's true, too. That's true, too. And it shouldn't be that way, but that's true, too. But Volpe got a gold glove in 2023. Angus Volpe got a gold glove, and his hitting wasn't very good. I can't think of many, though, but most are deserving. Most are, but I think they make it the glove and the bat when it should really just be the glove. And Trent Grisham's one that never hits that well, but is a great outfielder. Oh, my gosh, Mark Leiter, what was that? Ball 4, now the bases are loaded, man. Oh, that was ball 4 anyway. So we got bases loaded, top of the 8th. Diamondbacks are down by a run. Here we go. Here we go. Where's GB to tell me in the overtimes? Yeah, Mick, that Oakland Coliseum is really bad. But it's a shame about the Oakland A's. That's just a shame. I feel sorry for their fans. Bon, even I was worried. My dad bowling in the cricket practice nets, he was an awesome bowler. Man, that's cool, Bon. That is cool, though. That's cool that you got to face your dad, man. That's awesome, man. Isn't a Golden Glove the best fielder for a position over the whole season? That's correct, Mick. But to Angus's point, yes, sometimes they get favorited and they'll say, well, this guy made a few errors, but he's such a great hitter, so we're going to give it to him anyway. Angus is right on that. There are plenty of times that does happen. It's really just meant for your position in the field. That's why I mentioned a couple guys like Anthony Volpe got a gold glove in 2023, and his hitting was not good. But they will. If there's a person that continuously gets gold gloves, and let's say they're getting older and they start making some errors because they're getting older, but they still hit the ball really well, they'll give them one. Like, they'll still give them one. Mark Leiter, 1-0 on Josh Naylor. Man, we had a 4-2 lead, man. Now this inning is falling apart. Fernando Cruz, it goes right back to my point. Fernando Cruz was pitching a great 7th inning. Why did you have to take him out? I mean, these guys get paid a ton of money to pitch 1 inning. Technically, yes, that's what they get paid for. But, man, you could have squeezed the second one out of them. 0-2. 0-2 on Naylor, 1 out. If we can get this guy to ground into a double play, we are out of this. I struggle hitting a baseball, but hit a cricket ball a lot easier. Singh, if you're still in here, this guy, Bon, is from Australia and knows all about cricket. So, but Singh is the type of person I'm talking about, the type of cricket fan where I ask for examples and I can't get any. And I don't rip cricket. I don't rip it, but they all tell me baseball is so easy, but they can't tell me the pitches, why it's easy, what players have successfully come to Major League Baseball. Those are the only questions I ask, and I stick to those because they try to spin, and they try to get me to talk about other things because they can't answer those questions. It's really ignorant to say that anybody can come over here and hit this pitching. Just can't. It wasn't, though. Struck him out. Huge strikeout for Mark Leiter. Huge, huge strikeout. Struck him out, man. That was big right there. Bond, B-O-D. Yes, the B-O-D. The B-O-D. The B-O-D. And it's funny, Bond, because when I saw B.O.D., I didn't look who wrote it. I just assumed it was Staff Sergeant Thomas. For those that don't know, that's Mr. Marine, but he wants to be called Staff Sergeant Thomas now, his real name. So that's what we're going to call him, and it's going to take me a minute to get into that transition. Yeah, having grown up playing cricket, I'd struggle hitting a baseball. One moment, Tim. 1-0, bases loaded, Mark Leiter. Strike one. 1-1. We cannot afford to give up a hit. We're only up 4-3 right now, guys. Struggle hitting a baseball with a baseball bat. Hitting a baseball with a cricket bat, I have better. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger of a bat. Right. I'm just going off the arrogance of people that tell me baseball's so easy. But they can't answer the same questions you heard me asking him. I ask all these guys the same thing, and no one gives me the examples. You're making a bold statement. Where's the proof? Something led you to believe this. Where is it? That's it. Give me the name and the pitches that are so easy to hit. They don't know. And you can look up the type of pitches in baseball. When you give me names, I'm going to ask you how that pitch works. Strike 2. Bam! Come on, one more strike. One more strike. Another thing different between cricket and baseball is that the batsman in cricket can move around, whereas in baseball, the batter basically stands still until he swings. Right. And I'm told, which brings up a good point. Hold on. One more pitch. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. He might hit a grand slam. He gave up a grand slam. Eugenio Suarez was the player of the week in the National League. Why? He hit 4 home runs. 4 home runs prior to coming to this game. Well, he just hit a grand slam. 4 runs come across for the Diamondbacks. They are now leading 7-4. Just out of Bellinger's reach. He jumped up by that wall, just out of his reach. Boy, oh boy. Goes back to my Fernando Cruz. Why did we take him out? Mark Leiter, thanks for participating. Oh, that going back to that point, they're changing pitchers now. Wow, what a surprise. I'm also told in comments that because the batter just stands still like this and they have the chest to the knees, that's the strike zone. I'm told the cricket batsman, oh, well, that's all I have to worry about right here. I'll hit everything thrown at me. It makes it harder, and both batting stances are different. I'm not saying baseball is better or harder than cricket is. I'm just wondering why. It's so weird to me, Mick. But I'm glad I have cricket fans in here that are more knowledgeable than I am, that are giving answers that are honest answers. Knicks up 10-0 at the end of the third quarter. I hope the Yankees don't blow the Snazzy. Well, there we go with that. And the only reason I'm not doing the Knicks game is because they're already in the playoffs. They're playing a crappy team, the Sixers, and Yankees are back. So I figured we'll do the Yankees because when the playoffs start, guys, the NBA playoffs, when the Knicks are on, just like last year, the Yankees are going to take a back seat. So I'm trying to get in as many Yankee games as I can. The Yankees are taking a back seat. When the Knicks are on in the playoffs, the Rangers, if they make it, Snazzy, if they make it. But if the Rangers don't make it, you guys know I'm a Lightning fan. We'll be doing the Lightning playoff games. So the Yankees are going to take a back seat unless they're not, interrupting a Knick or a Ranger or a Lightning playoff game, because the playoffs are going to rule. This is the beginning of the baseball season. So I figured I'd get into it tonight with the Yankees because the Knicks are already in. Snazzy, tomorrow night I will not be on. I know the Rangers are on. It's a big game. The Knicks are playing the Cavs. I can't be on tomorrow, guys, so I won't be here tomorrow. GB, got to go, boys and girls. Enjoy the chat. No, yeah, I think we're going to overtime. Oh, boy. Well, that would be nice now, GB, because that means the Yankees need 3 runs. We got 6 outs, the bottom of the 8th and the bottom of the 9th to get 3 runs or 4 to win. Adam Ottavino. When did the Yankees get Adam Ottavino back? I didn't even know we got him. He signed with the Yankees today. Ottavino signed with the Yankees today. Who knew that? Ottavino's been around a long time. He even talked smack about the Yankees when he played for the Mets last year. And for those that don't know, he did play for the Yankees previously a few years ago. He's gone to the Red Sox, the Mets. He played for the Rockies before us. 2 strikes. See you later. Grand slam. Man, oh, man. All right, GB, thanks for the support as always. Angus, Oakland was one of the most unique teams. Charlie Finley was a visionary. Yes. Boy, John Fisher has ruined that team, man. Ruined that city. Angus, I think Ravish has left the room. Yes, and he wasn't rude. He wasn't rude, but he came in with this. I told you guys, I'm going to ask the same questions because I already know the answers. There isn't one. Just tell me it's your opinion and that you, for whatever, and why do you think this way? And no one can answer that. They're not going to steer me away into a different conversation. You're sticking to the point. That's it. He's either left or he's watching and listening. And again, he wasn't rude. Ravish, if you're still listening, subscribe, hit the bell notice, and join us again. And wait for Manav. Manav is our cricket ambassador, Ravish, because you're probably still listening. Manav, and he's from India, and he will tell you himself. You can talk to him about the same things you just said to me because he doesn't agree with it, and he's a major cricket fan. And it's not about you can't play baseball. I just don't agree that you can do it easily without any training. Just walk onto a major league field and start hitting these pitchers. That's just not going to happen. Sorry. Maybe down the road, but not right away. He leaves after being asked about facts. Amen. I didn't say it's easy. I said they had skills to hit because they're a hitter in cricket here. The hand-eye, I agree with that. Hand-eye coordination. They can hit long. They both good when MLB came to UK for promotion. Well, Ravish, you came in and you were telling me that they could play baseball. They could come in here and play. It would be easier for cricketers to do that. And I asked you why, and you couldn't tell me. And who did it? You couldn't tell me. It's okay, Ravish. We're good. We're good. Now, this statement here you're making, I said they had skills to hit. I agree with you. Cricketers, baseball players, and hockey goalies are born with hand-eye coordination that cannot be taught, which means a Major League Baseball player or a cricketer can be taught, trained to learn the other sport. Then I'm sure after that they could move on and do better and better and better. But neither one can just walk onto another field and just dominate the other person's sport. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But I hear it a lot. And then no one can ever give me this proof. So we're good, Ravish. We're good. What you said here makes sense. Now we're good. We're good. I take that back. We're good, Ravish. You should stick around. You really should. You can join us anytime, Ravish. I'm being serious. Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Join us anytime. Well, crap. There you go, Bruin. Correction. It's 5-2, not 5-3. Oh, Gunner. OG Salads while a basement bouncer in the basement. Gunner, when did you hop in here? Oh, Sabres up 5-3. We need that, man. We need that. The Rangers need that badly. How we're still in the playoff race, I don't know. Judge. All right, well, since we blew that 8th inning, now we're down 7-3. Our torpedo bats aren't working today, I guess. Most home runs since 2017. Aaron Judge, 315. The next guy, who I missed the name, has 271. That's how far ahead Judge is from everybody else. Bond, I played cricket for 20 years, and I truly struggle hitting a baseball. Right, it's two different batting stances altogether. Like I said, a baseball player would have a hard time hitting a cricket bowler. It's a different stat. It's a different delivery. The bowler delivery is way different than a pitcher. So it would be hard for both. And Ravish, by the way, Bond is also a big cricket fan from Australia. Judge struck out. Way back. I'll book the tickets later tonight. You guys, man, that's great. Good day, Gunner, mate. Doing good in the tipping. Ravish, I said hitting a baseball is difficult because sweet spot for hitting is very small compared to cricket. But with bowling, bouncing the ball, spinning different way as surface reaction, right? You're reacting to where the ball's being bowled. It's a total reaction. Baseball it's just complete. They're two different sports. Two different sports, completely. So it's 0-2 on Jazz. I think Jazz has been frustrated ever since he got that called third strike. That was a ball, and he's just been off sync ever since. Off sync. One second here, guys. Sweet spot, very, very small. Yeah, the bat is completely small. Ravish, I got to tell you, man, it's not the way you really kind of came in here, but we're on the same page. We're good. You don't have to keep explaining yourself. We're good. Sabres sweep Ottawa, winning 5-2. Came in here a little bit different than that, Ravish, but we're okay now. 2001 World Series flashbacks. My goodness, don't say that, BC. Jazz struck out again. He has been thrown off from that. Because the next time he came up, he's arguing with the umpire about the call third strike again. When you have 2 strikes on you and you have one of the best pitchers in the game on the mound, technically, yes, it was a ball. It was outside the strike zone by a little bit. Guess what? It's too close to take. Keith Hernandez, the famous New York Met and Met announcer, always said that. It's too close to take. You can argue it. Yes, it was a ball technically, but the great pitcher is going to get the call more times than not. You have to swing at it. Foul it off. Do something. But looking at it, you're rolling the dice. And since then, Jazz has been off his game tonight. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, Volpe. 1-1. 1-1 on Volpe. 1-1 on Volpe. Tage Thompson needs one more goal to have 40 on the seat. Yeah, Tage Thompson's a mon. Again, Gunner, it's like we've said all along. And you and I have definitely spoken about this many times. The Sabres and the Jets had teams, New York Jets, for those that are not Winnipeg, had teams that should have at least made the playoffs. At least made the playoffs. To be as disgraceful as these teams have been is crazy. Here comes Rocco. Rocco's awake. Here, buddy. Rocco wants his TV time, and Anthony Volpe has struck out, going to the top of the 9th. Rocco, you were better off when you were sleeping. You're waking up to the worst time now. Maybe we'll come back in the bottom of the 9th. What do you think? Rocco's up, wants to say hello, and probably wants to go out, but we're almost through. Almost through. Gunnar, Tage Thompson, and UPL, man, great young goalie, man. You guys, I just don't get it. With Lindy Ruff as your coach, I just don't get it. Like the Rangers, I don't get it. Gunnar, the fact that the Rangers are even in the playoffs right now, even in it, shows that no team fighting for these wild card spots are putting any effort in. The Rangers have won 2 games out of their last 9, maybe their last 9, give or take, and they're in the wild card spot right now. And that's embarrassing. And I love the Rangers. I hope they make it. For the sake of Sam Rosen, I hope they make it. I do. But they don't deserve it. But like we said, Josh Allen, Igor, I always give you credit for that, Gunner. We get on you about Nickelback, but you made the greatest analogy, one of the greatest analogies in here, saying Igor is Josh Allen. These guys stand on their head. They do everything under the sun. God forbid they have a bad game that everybody rips them for it forever. But they do everything, and they get all the blame. They get all the blame. Because I still hear it, Gunner. Rangers aren't making it because Igor is overrated. Yeah, Igor is the problem, right? Because he's supposed to handle 3-on-1 odd man rushes or complete breakaways, 2 on nobody but him. Yeah, of course, right. He hasn't been left out in the wind the whole time. Luis Gonzalez off Mariano Rivera in the 2001 World Series, BC. Yes, BC, are you a Arizona Diamondbacks fan, perhaps? Yep. Kurt Schilling gave up. Remember this? Kurt Schilling gave up the home run to Alfonso Soriano. Remember this? Gave it up, and he said it himself. All I knew was walking off that mound in the 8th inning that man in the bullpen, Mariano Rivera, Kurt admitted he thought he blew the game. 9 out of 10 times before that series, 10 out of 10. Mariano Rivera's closing that game out. BC, you must be a Diamondbacks fan. Is that true? If you are, that's fine. Luis Gonzalez got the hit. I'll never forget it, man. Never forget it. Hey, we died with our boots on. We had our best out there, and you guys beat it. You beat it. And Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling machine, right? The Diamondbacks used Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling almost every day, almost every game. You did it, and you beat us. I can't say anything. I'm not going to give excuses. You have Rivera on the mound. You beat him. Hey, you got it. All right, so Ottavino's out there again, top of the ninth, 1-1. We cannot, being Johnny Obvious, give up another run. Ravish, I hope in the future we see crossover between cricket and baseball as cricket is trying to be mainstream in USA. It is trying to be mainstream here. I'm still learning the game. Ravish, and you can look it up, I did a video on Shane Warne. It's the greatest bowler I've ever seen, and I don't have much to compare him to, but I understand he's one of the greatest bowlers of all time. And just watching his whole technique, and then he had a training video on it, and how they come up like this and bowl, man, it's absolutely incredible. It is. It's really incredible to watch, and the skill and the technique involved in that is some serious business. So maybe one day we will, Ravish. We might one day, man. Bond, back soon. Just got to make a phone call. All right, Bond. Let us know how it goes. Mick, night all, work today early and very tired. Mick, have a good Mick. I will not be on tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday. Okay, Rocco, come on. It's almost over. Doesn't Rocky always wakes up right at the end of the game? Always, right at the end of the game. Well, sort of. Full count. And thank you, Adam Alvino. Welcome back. He just walked the guy. Yeah, I hear you. Should be back on Thursday, Mick, but I will not be on tomorrow, guys. Countries where cricket is seriously popular, only England is place where baseball, cricket, soccer is common. I love soccer. I watch a lot of soccer, man. Angus is our soccer ambassador in here. Ravish, just offhand, how did you come across my channel here? Just looking through? What brought you to this channel? Just general question I ask everybody that's new to the channel. How'd you come across? Runners going and safe. Stolen base, and now we got a man on second. One strike, man. We can't give up any more runs. Rick, how many games would Rosen get the call if the New York Rangers make the playoffs? I know the first round is local broadcasters. Hopefully not just 4, meaning we get swept. Hopefully not just 4, Rick. I know, Rocco. It's almost time. We're almost there. We're almost there, buddy. Man on second, 0-1 now. Come on, Ottavino. You want it back on the Yankees? Well, you're here. This should be a fly out to Judge. Running in. Jazz got it. Jazz, one out. In Australia, they play any sport that is played anywhere in the world. Tell you, look at me. I got attracted to footy. I love footy, Mick. Absolutely love it. OG Cellar Dweller, Laffy Taffy, Mike, formerly Truba Train. Mike has 3 names like Snazzy, Snoozy, Snazzy, Sneezy. OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Mike in the basement. Mike. What's up with Mark Leiter, man? What's up with not keeping Fernando Cruz in after this? Fernando Cruz had a shutdown 7th inning. Why don't we keep these guys in? I hate lefty special. I like Tim Hill. I'm just saying, I hate having to change because we're on a thing here, man. I hate it because look what happened in the 8th inning. We imploded. What was wrong with leaving Cruz in for another inning and then handing the ball to Devin Williams? What's the problem? Bruin, what's up, Rocco? Angus, while there are no professional cricket matches here in St. Louis, there are amateur play for the love of the game. That's cool. Gunnar, I went 7-8 and tipping. Yeah, you did. Gunnar, you moved right up the ladder, man. I stayed 7th. I think I had 2 losses. Yeah, I had 2 losses. I had 2. I know I had 2. Gunnar, man, I told the guys sooner or later I'm going to do a live. As long as the game's on at like 5 in the morning at the earliest, 5, 6, I'll do a footy game in here. Mr. Milan, I'm just going to call you 4-1s. 4-1s, welcome into the basement. Subscribe, bonus, hit the like button. How much would you pay for Vladdy next year? Me? I got about $63 on me right now. Think that would work? I'd pay almost whatever he would want. We took Paul Goldschmidt We took Paul Goldschmidt for a 1-year gap stop. Had Anthony Rizzo not fallen off a cliff the past year and a half, we would have kept Rizzo for this last year. Every Yankee fan loves Anthony Rizzo. It's a shame that he went downhill the way he did. So we know we brought in Goldie for 1 year, and I know it's because they want Guerrero. Vlad Guerrero, come to the Yankees, pay him almost what he wants. Almost what he wants. I don't know about these astronomical Ohtani and Soto numbers and things like that, but I think he deserves a pretty good payday, man. Pretty good payday. I hope the Yankees get him. That's the whole reason we got Goldie for 1 year. That's going to drop in. He caught it. Grisham caught that. That's the Gold Glove play I'm talking about. I don't know. He might have trapped it. He just dove way out. Hold on. He might have trapped it. Hold on. He trapped it. I didn't think he had a shot at even coming close to that. Trapping it, for those that don't know, Trent Grisham dove all the way out, and the ball, his glove, if my hand's the glove, the ball kind of bounced right here, and then went in his glove. So it's called trapping it because you're trying to make it look like you caught it, which was very close. If it wasn't for video cameras and replays, we could have pulled that off. Evaldi threw a 99-pitch shutout against the Reds. Wow. Nathan Evaldi, remember that guy? He used to pitch. He came up in our system. Wow. Nice. Seeing the torpedo bat. See, that torpedo bat was so stupid conversation just because of what the Yankees did. Well, it's not helping them today. And like I said, in Kansas City, beating the Brewers, the very next series after the Brewers got spanked by the Yankees, they lost 11-1, and no Kansas City batter used the torpedo bat. So guess what? Maybe the Brewers pitching sucks. Maybe. I mean, like, it was so stupid, but it's because it was the Yankees. We got all hate on them. So all good. Nathan Evaldi got that. Blue Jays fan here. Hey, you're along here with one faded gunner in here. You'll see. It's weird for me to call him that. I'm only calling him that so you'll know who I'm talking about. He's a Toronto Blue Jays fan. I feel for the Blue Jays. I don't dislike – the only team I dislike in our division, honestly, is the Red Sox for obvious reasons. The Blue Jays are the team that I say in here constantly. I don't know if you're a Primus fan or not, but I say in here a lot. They never do come in – they never do win a checkered flag, but they never come in last. Jerry was a race car driver. I know the Blue Jays won in the early 90s. My point is they always seem to have a team to compete, and they don't. Why? Why for – beautiful play by Cabrera, and he gets him at first. Beautiful play by Cabrera. Gets the third out. We get out of the inning. We're moving on. Man, you know what I love about the Blue Jays also? I don't know how old you are, but I'm a huge Rush fan. I love that Geddy Lee is always at your game. What an honor. Geddy Lee, arguably the greatest bassist of all time, at least in the top 5 of all time. Geddy Lee is a Blue Jays fan. But, yeah, you guys always have a great batting order. You guys have always had decent – I don't understand why the Blue Jays don't do better than they do. It's weird to me, man. I'm not mocking your team. I'm being serious. That's a team I always think you got to worry about. And what happens, I don't know. But and I'm sure you would hate to lose Guerrero. I love Vlad Guerrero. I mean, I'm old enough to remember his father playing. Mike, what is happening? Ravish, I have not been here that often. I'm glad you're back, Ravish. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad we have understanding now. We're good. I'm glad you're back. You should join us more often. Manav Joshi, you'll see his name in here. You would love talking to him. He is an OG cellar dweller, meaning he's been with me a long time. Any OG name has been with me a long time. So he is one, and we call him our cricket ambassador. You'd love to have conversations with him. We have a lot of cricket fans in here, Ravish. So good, man. Well, like I said, welcome in. $550 million for how long? How many years? Hey, Mike, what would you give Guerrero? I got so many things in my mind. What would you give Guerrero? Mike, would you want him for that amount? I would love to have Vlad Guerrero on our team. Oh, bottom of the ninth, guys. Here we go. Let me catch up on some of these. I try and join you, but seeing most nights I'm not. I know. Trust me, but I promised the guys I will get up early one of these mornings. I spoke to Rock in the basement, approved 5 or 6 in the morning because I don't want to wake up the house. You guys know how I get when I watch these games. And it doesn't have to be a Brisbane Lions game. I'll do whatever game comes on that we can do, and it would be fun. It would be nice because the Aussies support my channel a lot. They've been here a long time, and instead of just doing reviews, maybe I'll get up. It has to be a 5 or a 6 in the morning time here. I'm not going to do a 2 in the morning game. Austin Wells coming up, bottom of the ninth. Last chance for romance for the Yankees. Here we go. Let's get something going here, guys. The person who introduced BA. That one went right over my head, Angus. You'd have to refresh my memory. Ravis, I think because of Indian heritage player was picked by Blue Jays. I think Major League Baseball trying to get an Indian market, saw him collaborate with a cricketer. That's cool. Maybe they will. There should be a crossover sooner or later. I just think it's comparing the two sports to me, again, Ravis, both sports have a ball and a bat. Everything else is different. Everything else is different. Like rugby is to football. Everything else is different. And that's NFL football. So both sports need to be respected and not, it all comes down to bias and a matter of opinion with people. And I think it's some of the comments I get are weird because I always ask the same question that I asked you. So, but I respect everybody that respects their sports and loves them to death. I really do. And I try to give every sport a chance. I watch so many right now. So the person who invented the baseball box score, Harry Chad, was a cricket journalist. Wow. Angus, man, you are a historian in here too. Didn't know that. Right. Believe it or not, Mike, we're not going to go 162-0. And the torpedo bats. Wow, how dare the Yankees? I mean, come on. That was the biggest joke, especially Red Sox fans, Mike. Wells strikes out. Especially Red Sox fans, Mike. They all over the Yankees. Oh, they're cheaters, and they always do these dirty things. And I'm like, these are the guys that love garbage can Cora that they hired, right? The guy cheating from the Astros. They love him there. Bill Belichick, think he's done some cheating. The Apple Watches, they're checking their watches. JT Watkins, the video replay booth guy. He was suspended for a year. What was that for? It's just weird. Red Sox, they jumped all over, but now they had to back off. Because it's like Major League Baseball approved this. These bats, you think they're walking up with different shaped bats in front of these umpires and no one's saying anything? Come on. It's so lame. But it's because we're the New York Yankees. Gunnar, our Blue Jays are currently 4-2 on the season, so not a bad start. 4-1s. That's your name because I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But 4-1s. There's your other – Gunnar is your other Blue Jay fan here. Flip. Another Aussie accounted for. Another cellar dweller in the basement. Flip's here. Just became a Red Sox. And you spelled it wrong. Flip. Come on, man. Flip. Look at Flip. I'm going to leave that up there for a little while so everybody is soak in how you just spelled that. Flip, hi. As a matter of fact, Flip, we love you. You know that. We love you. But that's getting pinned. Where are you? Flip. Everybody analyzed. Flip became a red. We don't know who the Red Sox that Flip's a fan of, but you got the pin of the day, Flip. Red Sox. Right. And that got pinned. Flip, welcome in. We needed to laugh because the Yankees aren't looking too good right now. 2 outs, Ben Rice is up, and nobody on. Blue Jays are always competitive, but never competitive. Gunner, very good. The analytics, and they don't judge arguably the greatest player ever for the Yankees. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's just such hate on that. Like I was saying, 4-1s. If the Dodgers had done the 36 runs over the weekend, even with these bats, it would have been praised and celebrated by the media. And oh, look at that. The Dodgers are going to go 162-0. And look at the 36 runs. That would have been praised to no tomorrow. So, and Trevor McGill, the Brewers closer, saying, well, it's the Yankees, so they'll let it slide. Like, guys, why don't you look into this a little bit? The umpires check the pitcher's hands to make sure there's no grease and foreign objects on they're putting on the ball. They're looking at pine tar on the bats. But a misshaped bat or a newly designed bat, they're not going to notice that. Like, how dumb is that of people that are smarter than that? Like, it's just so – oh, Ben Rice! Ben Rice says, hold on a second. Boom, 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 boom. Ben Rice says, hold on a minute, guys. The game ain't over yet. Bashes one out of the park, 7-5. 7-5. Ben Rice, he's having a hot start to the season. Boom. 7-5. Thank you, Ben Rice. Mike, hey, Flip, don't tell a Red Sox fan you're a Red Sox fan. And the red and the Sox, Mike, are one word. So, Flip, man, you know what? You'll never live that. Flip, you finally have something we can make fun of you for. I had the Los Angeles Angles. Angels was spelled correctly, Flip. And I kept saying, why do they keep spelling it Angles? It's Angels. Why do they keep saying Angles? And it was spelled correctly. I was just reading it Angles. We all have something, Flip. You've been here long enough to know it. Gunner has Nickelback. And that's it. Game over. That was short-lived fun. Pablo Reyes flew out. Let me get through the rest of these guys. We'll call it a day. Flip, you had the statement of the day, though. We needed that laugh. I'm an Aussie. I know. Red Sox. Oh, I love it. Flip, I needed that laugh. Thank you. You know more than most. That's right, Flip. You guys do know more than most. You guys know a lot about American sports. You guys do. I am sorry. I've been accidentally hitting the enter button instead of the delete button. Okay, good enough. It's Red Sox Flip. That's right. But Gunner, it's Red Sox. One word and S-O-C-K-S. This is how Flip spelled it. Come on. Putting it right here in the bottom. There you go. That's how he spelled it. There it is, Gunner. You said it. It's Johnny and the Angles all over again. That's right. Angles. I wouldn't let that go either. I kept saying it's Angles. I said it with confidence. Angles, Angles, Angles. I said that with confidence. Oh, that was funny. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. All right, let me finish this up. Can't believe we're losing to the Diamondbacks. Well, like Mike said, we can't win them all. Can't win them all. Ravish. JB, who do you think will win 40-yard? Ooh, that's a good one. Ellie De La Cruz or Tyreek Hill? I would say Tyreek Hill. Not by a lot, though, Ravish. That's a good question. Ellie De La Cruz or Tyreek Hill? I would say Tyreek. That's a good question. Ravish, we hope to see you back here on the next stream. I should be on Thursday night. I will not be on tomorrow, guys. Angus, have a great day, everyone. Flip. Red Sox Flip. That is his name. Red Sox. Red Sox, spelled like that. Red Sox. Yes, Bond. That's how you really spell it. That's right. Red Sox. That's right. That's how you really spell it. Good one, Bond. Angus, we'll end it on yours. My mom, the English major, used to correct me on spelling socks as I accidentally spelled it socks for an English worksheet. Hey, because Chicago White Sox too. That's awesome. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Bond nailed it. That's how you really do spell it. S-U-X-S. That's how you really spell it. Bond got it down. Can't wait a moment. I didn't get that, but could we at least lost to attendance? That's actually good enough. Yeah, well, like you said, hey, look, can't win them all. We had it, we blew it. That's the best I can say. Have a rocking good one, everyone. Everyone. Go Rangers tomorrow night. Hopefully they win. The Knicks won. And I'm saying that like I really know that. And they did win, 105-91. I assumed it, and they did. The Knicks play the Cavs tomorrow night. The Rangers play the Wild. The Rangers is the bigger game. The Knicks are already in the playoffs, and I won't be on for either one. I'll see you guys Thursday night. And now I really am out of here. Night to you, Rick the Ninja. And Rick, check out Fanatics. Mark Leiter blew it. Mark Leiter blew it. Mark Leiter blew it. Mark Leiter gave up a grand slam. Lamario gave up a grand slam. Yeah, D-backs were in the World Series 2 years ago. Very good, Rick. I keep saying I'm getting out of here, and all right, that's it. We're leaving it on that. Let's go, Rangers. Get to the playoffs in spite of yourselves. Get to the playoffs in spite of yourselves. 8 games left on the season. Fighting to get in. Leaving it on that. Leaving it on that. Leaving it on that. All right, guys, let's go. I'll see you all Thursday. See ya.